Live.
Live.
Yeah, we gonna keep on the screen though. Do a little housekeeping, as my man Dev says. I'll make sure that pops up properly on the social medias. Yep, there it is. Just popped up there. Make sure it pops up on the Facebook too as well.
Oh,
everybody, you see it?
there it is.
There it is. Everybody, just give a second. Let me go ahead and edit the privacy on that. Make it public. All right. Bash Pro Sports, BNY. Episode number 1.
It's time.
We've been talking about this for a long time, my friend.
Couple weeks.
Yeah.
Months, 7 months. 11.
Yeah, something like that. But hey, we're here. Let me go ahead and bring us in. What we doing here today? Josh, what's going on with you?
What's up, man?
Yeah, first time sitting here on that red throne. How you feeling?
I feel good.
Yeah.
A little jealous. You got the black chair.
Well, somebody's got to run everything from over here. So, I used to, but back before we switched to the chair, there's a couch there. I used to sit in that corner. So,
Oh, I'm privileged. Huh?
yeah, you should feel you feel right at home. I meant to tell you too as well. You take a picture of that. That's the Wi-Fi, but I forgot about that one. Your service should be fine out here, though. I ain't worried about it. Yeah. Good. What's going on with you? How's your day been?
Busy. It's wild, man. It's wild. I don't know what's crazy. You're stressing out about work or getting excited for this.
We've talked all day back and forth. We've had to cancel several times to make this happen, but my friend, we are here.
It's happening now. No turning back.
Yeah. Oh no. This is Bash Pro Sports. We got BNY Network right there too as well.
Now we're in.
Hey, all sports talk, all shit talk. So, yeah.
A lot of shit talking.
Oh, tonight. Yeah, we got everything. And just so everybody know, we're doing some introductions too as well properly. But we do all sports here.
Yeah.
Basketball, football, soccer, hockey, golf, baseball, anything that involves competitive and human beings running and doing things with it, we talk on it here. Hey, ESPN 8 the Ocho.
I'm saying we can bring cricket into it.
Hey, exactly. Squirrels on surfboards. We make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
We go to a grown men's kickball games.
Hey, we be right there. I got the GoPro with the stream.
I'm down. I know. Trust me, I know about the GoPro.
Hey, there. Hey, trophies, championships, water coolers.
That water bath later.
Yeah. Hey, go and introduce yourself for the people.
Yeah, what's up? My name is Josh. I met Ricky through coaching. Our kids been playing together for a long time. Both sports fanatics, big beer fans.
Mm-hmm.
Families of friends. It's just it was all everything lined up together. It's kind of perfect. I'm thankful for soccer because that's what brought us together. So, and here we are.
Yeah, and I want to get more to it too as well because I joined the same organization that we obviously both coached there. Both were wearing all black every Saturday throughout practice all season. But what actually drew you to that sport? And then I'll go ahead and get in my introduction from there.
So my oldest son Noah, he started playing soccer. That was pretty much it, man. Like what's crazy is I played soccer as a kid, but it was for a very small time. I was football, baseball, and then it was all wrestling from there. And I don't know, man. I guess I just didn't appreciate as a kid what a beautiful game it was. But seeing my son grow and get into the sport, and with my passion for sports and just being there all the time, it's kind of where it came from. I mean, it's Noah, period.
Yeah,
that's what got me here.
And the same thing here. It's one thing, coaching your own kid too as well, but I feel like that it came to the point that I can, influence other kids' lives. Like it's more than just, coaching a beautiful game.
Yeah.
Like you have instances where kids that came to you because they want to talk to you just for who you are. And actually, you influence a lot of lives through that. Me, younger kids, you more so older, high school level. So, you've done a great job. I've watched you from afar for a while, and then we obviously work together with a few things too as well. So, you've been fantastic in your success moving up to a different league. So, congratulations, my guy. I guess congratulations to both of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, fuck it.
I was talking to Brandon today, and I heard.
Let me get a cheers for that one right there. Yeah.
No, I was talking to Brandon, and he let me know you were coaching now. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm out there. Yeah.
So I asked him. I said, man, how's Rick doing? He said, Rick's coaching now. I was like, what? You there? You earned it, man.
Yeah, and that's
all that work, man.
Yeah, it's all that. All hard work pays off, like they say. I'm just glad to have the opportunity to learn from others too as well to build my own. So
yeah, I think it's important, man. I think with coaching, it's always learning. It's always watching coaches, watching what they do. How do they approach the game? How do they talk to kids?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a consistent learning thing. People always think when you're a coach, or at least you get that preconceived notion, you know it all. Man, we don't know it all.
Yeah.
Every practice is different. Every game is different. Everything's always different. But it's rewarding. It's definitely rewarding.
Yeah. So let me get back to speaking of rewarding. So episode title trophies. Let me a second. Hey, shout out to Neil. Ask him where his knuckle punch is. It's beer season number 2.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, that's what people want to know. Bash Bros, baby.
Well, today's sponsored by Modelo, so
yeah. we'll get some Mully, some other here too as well as time goes. We got a few things lined up, but yeah, I was on the sideline for your championship that you won with that U15 team, and I couldn't wait, dude. I had the water on the side at halftime. Went and grabbed it. I had faith. The score was tied though.
Yeah.
At halftime, I grabbed the water, and then when your guy. When he kicked that, I don't know how far away that was.
Solid 50 yards.
Yeah, out, definitely. Yeah, right side of the field, left side of goal. Everybody runs out. I grab the water. The pictures out there. If you've seen the pictures, the videos out there.
It's money.
Yeah, it's on the Facebook page. I posted everywhere. So
I do the screen, but it might blow everything out.
Yeah,
it was loud. It was loud.
Nah, y'all earned that one. Yeah,
it was crazy.
Yeah,
you were there all day though. 9 a.m.
I was I showed up. Obviously, not too far away. Yeah, for the U12 game you coached too. So yeah, always gotta go out there and show support for the organization. Yeah,
it was an exciting day, man. It was something else. I think about it every day still. Isn't that crazy?
See, you think about that every day. I think about the loss we suffer almost every other day too as well. I'm like, you know what? I can't wait to get back. I need to get it's like a stain on the body when you coach. And the thing is that it's all about player development, and that's what and players. And I coach boys, so young men becoming grown men or just development from the next transition over. So when we took that L in the semifinals, I was like, damn, dude, I was questioning, like, dude, did we do everything we could have to get these boys forward? Did we miss some steps? But with that knowledge, you just take that fire and you push it forward.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've had seasons where we went completely undefeated. Just ran through everybody, no problem. But then you also have those losses, like, you know what? Got to get back in the lab, get back to work. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, when I said you were there from 9 o'clock and I keep thinking about it, I'm not talking about the U15 game. I'm talking about the U12 game.
Yeah, U12 game.
That was a heartbreaker, man.
That was a heartbreaker. I watched the post-game speech, which, by the way, was beautiful.
Yeah.
But it was tough.
It was tough not to cry.
The kids, I saw it in their eyes, too, as well.
Yeah, they were crying.
Yeah.
Coach, you good? I was like, man, allergies killing me.
It's hay fever.
You know what it was, though?
Huh.
Like, they're these little kids, and like they believe in you, man. I wrote a post about it on Facebook. You take these group of kids, right, and you try to turn them into a family. You build this this trust, this kind of bond, and they look to you for everything. When they're with you, they look for you for everything. So when things got tight, they're looking at me. They're looking at Mark. They're constantly just watching, like, yo, like, Coach, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Mm-hmm.
The game ends. You were there.
That was
2-1 heartbreaker. 5 seconds left. They scored to go up 2-1.
in the last few minutes.
It was right there at the end.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What do you say to those kids?
At that point, all you could do is just hey, great game.
Yeah.
You fought hard. Hey, sometimes this is how it goes. Keep your head up.
What's crazy is that
See you in a few weeks.
Even at that age, well, right? But even at that age, though, what people don't get though, as a coach.
Mm-hmm.
You ponder consistently because you watch them kids cry. It breaks your heart, man.
Yeah, like what could I done? Could I done something better?
Oh, to change this person. What if I did this? If I
Substitutions, line up, all that.
For a little longer. Whatever the case may be, you constantly you relish that, man. It sits in there. It's part of being a coach, though. That's what makes it great. The highs, the lows, it balances out. It's amazing.
And I've been the highs of highs. I've been sitting back. I remember my pops coached too, so he coached football for years. I remember his team was 9-0, coached defense. They lost first round of playoffs 3-0. These kids were what age group was that? 12. They were 12-year-olds. They lost 3-0 overtime. Yeah, they were running the ball all day on them, but when they got to that 40-yard line, everything got congested. They just couldn't run the ball anymore. Defense did their thing. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Got to overtime. Other team came out, kicked the field goal, and I watched him that night too as well. And he sat on that couch, and he was trying to go about his day, but it just bothered me. If I bring it up to this day, that game was maybe 15, 20 years ago at this point. He still be on it about it. So I mean, that's just one thing about coaching that it sticks with you. It's one that I did better by my kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it's you have a little individual with it too as well. Like, I'm doing the right thing by the team, but you always wonder, like, are the kids good?
Yeah.
So,
you had a heartbreaker this year. Heartbreaker.
Yeah, but I mean, I walked up to my son when it was over because he was heartbroken about it. But I was like, look, dude, you played up this year. You're 7 years old. Yeah, you 10. So I'm just proud of everything you did.
He balled out.
Yeah. You went out like a champ. You all came out there. You fought every step of the way. So, hold your head up. And a lot of kids are they're on the good things. So, at the end of the day, you still win even without having that trophy in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even some teams that you can have that trophy and nothing good actually came out of it.
No.
A lot of good came out of that season. I'm proud of it. I'm looking forward to come back. Hey, we got a couple weeks. We back out there. I mean, we're already out there now, but yeah. yeah.
Now we're putting that work in.
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
Good thing. It's a good thing. I'm pumped.
All right, let's do it. So, like I said, what are we doing here? We're talking basketball, football, hockey, baseball, golf. We're trying to touch everything, and we're trying to do it in our own fashion, our own light. So, yeah, exactly. This is episode number 1. Yeah. Let's just run it and see what happens from here. So, if we can, I'll go back to the high school score in a second. Let's go with the main topic at hand. Bucks win the NBA championship. What you think? You watched the last game, Game 6?
Really? Really?
This is for the people. That's for podcast purposes.
Yeah. I laid in my bed with my cell phone like this. Look. Chilling.
Dude, that 50 point that Giannis put up.
The 50 points wasn't even the best thing. It was block after block, rebound
the
after
defense,
rebound,
other stuff.
His defense, his perimeter, like everything he did. Let's talk about free throws. 17 for 19. Was that what it was?
17 for 19. Yep, that's exactly what it was.
Did you hear about the bar in Milwaukee? Or excuse me, in Phoenix?
No, what? No.
Some bar owner put up a thing, and he was like, "I'm giving free shots to the bar for every free throw he misses, or excuse me, he makes. Everyone he makes, I'll give you."
Oh, that bar went out of business.
Done. You got to think they're packed. Game 6, everybody's expecting Phoenix to come out on top, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Right. So everybody's partying. Easily $30,000 drop by that owner.
Oh yeah, he lost. It's liquor too as well.
It's all liquor.
And everybody in that bar, pour it up. You said he made one. Give him my shit.
I don't even care if it's real. Still retarded.
Yeah.
Crazy money.
The game itself too as well. It was one of those all-time performances that I don't think we ever really seen. The way Giannis just dominated, and he's in a rare era as far as his career goes too as well. 26. You got the 2 MVPs, 26, the Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved, and you got the of course All-Star nods, and now you got the Finals hardware. And that's why I asked in the group chat: is this man on his way to being the GOAT? And you said you had a long paragraph for it.
God.
So I want to know exactly what you had to say. You said you want to say it for the podcast.
All right, so do I think he's on his way to GOAT status? I think he's on his way to being top of the league status. GOAT status is a different level.
Okay.
All right. Spin it how you want.
Even Jordan didn't do this. LeBron didn't do this.
No.
Not their age.
No, not at 26. What he's done is unparalleled at 26. I mean, it's beautiful. But if you look at the way he did it, like, don't get me wrong, I said this to you. I'll give him his flowers. He deserves it all. For sure. I mean, the guy played out of his mind. What do you have, a 40 point, 50 point? Is that how it went?
Yeah. The last couple games, he just went off.
Like 40,
he was
40,
unstoppable.
50.
It was unstoppable.
Nobody stopped him.
Yeah.
Aiden looked scared of him.
Aiden played. I thought he played terrible that last game. Yeah, he was a non-factor.
Well, three fouls in the first half. That'll hurt you.
Yeah, and then even the rest of the game, he just played super timid. Like, this is elimination. I'd rather you foul out and go out than you. Yeah, than you just. Yeah, it's gonna be with you all season, all off season.
But I think when you start talking GOAT status, you talk about legendary moments, right? You can go back to Jordan. You go back. I mean, go back to Magic and Bird. Those rivalries, the competition level, it was there. Like, I know Jordan gets the flack, the Jordan LeBron thing. Jordan gets the flack. Well, I mean, look who you played against. I mean, Detroit Bad Boys, bottom line, they tried to question the defense that there was back then. They were still tough. They were animals. He still played really hard competition. All right? You look at some of the things that LeBron's done, some teams he beat. His Cavs title, unparalleled. I mean, it's going to be a long time until somebody does something like that. Think about it. Think what he had. Think who he beat. Right? And then you take what Giannis did. Giannis had lights out, incredible game. Did he beat the best team in the league? Did he really beat the best team in the West? Did he beat the second best team in the West?
I mean,
the third best team in the West?
Injuries played a big part in this past season.
It was crucial.
Yeah.
And for me,
AD,
for me
Jamal Murray.
like that.
Yeah, Kawhi.
Did Phoenix get out of the first round if AD gets hurt?
I don't think they do, to be honest.
I don't think so. I mean, they still won 6 on a LeBron who I think was probably 75 more than 50%.
Yeah,
I say 50. I think he's like 75.
he was LeBron. He was way different that series, especially when AD went down. I expected old school mentality. You gotta get yours, and he came out. You know,
He was. I mean, he still deferred
yeah.
consistently, whether it be injury or father time. Something was there.
I didn't like to see it. I didn't like to see it.
It'll be back. Just wait.
We'll talk more about LeBron in a second. I will get to it. PJ Tucker at the PJ Tucker at the celebration.
I want to be with him. I mean, what do you want me to say? I want to be right there next to him.
Yeah, man had a whole champagne, crushed the whole bottle, got on the mic.
What kind of sneakers you think he messed up doing it? Because my man got the best shoe game in basketball.
Oh, probably a pair of J's, easily. Probably put a crease in there.
Champagne might have smoothed it out. My man was going bottles at a time. Everybody's sipping these bottles at a time. He went like the Ovechkin in the Stanley Cup. That's how hard he's going.
Oh, Ovechkin! I think Ovechkin did the best of anybody.
I don't know. PJ Tucker's going hard right now. He ain't stopped.
Nah, he ain't stopping.
I saw a funny stat. Did you know he beat a Rocket in every single round?
I saw that. The first round, it was
Trevor Ariza.
Yeah, Trevor Ariza. Then it was James Harden.
Yep.
Then it was Clint Capella. Yeah. And then it was CP3.
That's gotta feel good.
Oh, cool. All your old teammates? Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, he's so tough on D too. Dude's crazy. He's wild, man.
He had to work his way to the league.
He did.
He scrapped in Europe for years.
He scraps now.
Oh yeah, that doesn't go in. That's why Patrick Beverly's way he is. Yeah, it never goes anywhere from you.
Oh, Patrick Beverly. What you think about that shove?
So I saw some more of it too as well. Evidently, Chris Paul was talking shit to DeMarcus Cousins.
Nasty.
Yeah. My son's got more money than you, and this and that third. Everything that happened to DeMarcus Cousins as far as injuries that lost him money too as well. And then Patrick Beverly heard that, and that's why he pushed him. You know what? I hope that story is true, because that makes everything make a little more sense than just Patrick Beverly just pushing Chris Paul, because Chris Paul's an asshole. I mean, it's not getting it wrong. Man, man's an asshole. He's a point guard general. He's still an asshole.
He's the top 7 dirty players in the league. Chris Paul's a chump. He's a chump on the court.
Why do you say that?
He's so sneaky because he plays that nice guy role. But
Cliff Paul, the State Farm commercials.
Everything he does. Look, I was not a Beverly fan. If that story remains true, I'm a Beverly fan, because backing your teammates like that's ultimate respect. Right?
Exactly, and that happens. Yeah. I'm right there with you. I've always liked Patrick Beverly because
I'd high five him.
He's a pest, but I respect his backstory so much that
I do.
Yeah, and that story is true. Then Pat Bev, you good to go. You clean with us.
He went from like here to here for me.
Yeah, exactly. Because I've always having your teammates back. You took that L.
That's important.
Yeah, to have DeMarcus Cousins back. Nah, I'm all for that. I sign off on that. Hey, let me get 8 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring them on over here.
Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you imagine how think about it, the game was like, or think about another team. How many times superstars not had anybody fight for them?
Nobody stepped up for him.
Think about Dirk Nowitzki. Who's he ever had as a tough guy to help him?
His championship year, he had Tyson Chandler.
Really?
I mean,
your empty Coke bottle over there is tough as Tyson Chandler.
I mean, that's the best I can give you. Deshaun Stevenson was on that team too as well.
Yeah, still no.
Brendan Haywood. I wouldn't even really call him a tough guy.
Did you?
No, you didn't. I wouldn't call him a tough guy. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not.
I think of him getting heckled as a Wizard player, like on the free throw line. People just teasing him. Like, I feel like he is sad.
Yeah, that I remember that series too as well with LeBron and Deshaun Stevenson back in the day. That was that was classic. That was classic. I love that one.
But as far as Giannis being the GOAT or getting GOAT status, it's just not there for me yet. Like, I've got him right up there at the top. I just think GOAT status, that's something. I think it gets abused by the internet. Seriously abused. That word is just used too much.
GOAT status?
Yeah. It's a very rare form.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, how many times you hear Kobe called the GOAT? Unless it's from a diehard fan.
Kobe being called the GOAT?
Yeah.
Never.
Right. Why not?
Kobe was always in Jordan's footsteps. So, yeah, nobody's ever called Kobe the GOAT.
But so LeBron's been in Jordan's footsteps. He gets mentioned the GOAT all the time. Kobe never got it. So I can't, there's no way.
Oh, here we go. We want to do it.
There's no way, not yet. There's no way I can even think about putting Giannis in the GOAT status before Kobe. Like, that's just, I'm sorry. That's, to me, is unfathomable. It can't happen.
But the thing with Giannis, he has the hardware, so he's getting closer to it.
So does Kobe.
He has the rings. Kobe does. What if Giannis finished with 5 rings? And maybe like 2 more MVPs, 26, maybe 2 more Defensive Player of the Years. I don't know, maybe like 7 more All-Star appearances.
We can talk about it. To me, though, who's he beat? You got to beat somebody. Listen.
He beats Duncan at that point, and he beats Kobe. And if he does it all in Milwaukee, come on now.
He does it all in Milwaukee, that's fine. But let's not act like Milwaukee's got a chump team. Look, Drew Holiday.
He is defensive guard. I love him.
And I think Chris Middleton, two of the 4 series, he was the MVP of the series.
Chris Middleton's he's so on and off, but one thing with Chris Middleton is that him and Giannis got there at the same time.
They did.
Yeah, Chris Middleton, 2nd round pick, 2013, or he got traded from Detroit. Then Giannis too as well, being drafted the same year. Yeah, it's crazy. He was drafted 15, ended up being the best player of that whole entire draft. Better than what's that dude's name? I forget his name from the Cavaliers. Randolph. Yeah. Dude was terrible.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
Let's get this NBA talk going. LeBron.
Well, I want your thoughts on the GOAT thing. What do you think?
Oh, we're gonna do this?
Yeah, I gotta know.
All right. I too. I think it's Jordan. I'm gonna give it to Jordan. The only reason why, too, as well, is that I like LeBron's all-around game. I love what he does. But one thing with LeBron that I wish he kept as time went on, and he had it with that 2007 Detroit Pistons game in the playoffs. We eliminated them, got him out of there, is that killer instinct. Sometimes for LeBron, like when AD went down, he has too much of a pass-first mentality when I need you to go out there and get buckets.
Right.
Like LeBron tonight, and I've seen LeBron do it too as well. The Cavaliers, what was it, 2018 when they played against the Warriors, and he went on to put that 50-point game. That's when J.R. Smith rebounded the ball. I need those performances. But also, we're asking this from a 36-year-old man.
Yeah.
That's been in the league for 18 years.
And played more minutes than anybody else.
More minutes than anybody else, and he didn't have the retirement that Jordan had. You know, he didn't take breaks in between. So, but I think that as far as basketball goes, I consider Jordan the GOAT because he did it first in a way that when you do it first, you kind of solidify yourself there. Now, Mount Rushmore of basketball, Mr. LeBron. I definitely got LeBron and Jordan on there. Wilt. And I probably would throw Bird on that thing too as well.
Over Magic?
I know some people say it's sacrilegious, but I love Bird's game so much. Bird talks so much shit. Hey, tonight I'm getting 40 on you, and I'm doing it all on my left hand. I didn't say my right foot the other day.
He did talk smack.
Like Bird was so cold that I can't not put Bird on there. Like Bird's trash talk was legendary.
Is that why you coach the way you do? Is that where you get your mouth from?
Just a little bit. Hey, today we putting up 6. All right, we're gonna do it here, 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 and here. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Stop it. No, I wouldn't do that. Not in this age group. Now, if I was coaching like college, something like that, or a different level where you can actually is acceptable more so to talk that shit, man, I don't know, something different. But yeah, not I wouldn't do that. Nah. I got parents watching. They might think I'm over here knocking the kid out. But that's my Mount Rushmore. Now I love Bird's game, and I love Jordan. I love LeBron, but they just had different styles. But if you want to say LeBron's the GOAT, I wouldn't argue it. I wouldn't argue at all.
I think I got to 2 points in my life. At one point, because you got to think how many people. I guess you got to break it down like this. How many of these people today base it on stats, what they've heard in highlight reels, right?
And it's a problem. Did you watch the game?
Could you imagine if social media was around when Jordan played?
Oh, it'd be ridiculous. It'd be ridiculous. Every single night highlights.
Right.
Yeah, all that.
It, though? Or the scrutiny. Or think about that. Here's why I think you just got to call the tale of two ages. I think there's 2 GOATs. Jordan had it at his time. It says it'll never be touched.
Yeah.
But it's a different world. It's a different game. Of this game today, it's LeBron. And I think in 40 years from now, we're going to get another GOAT. It'll happen. But people have to learn to separate the differences because they're drastically different games. It's a different era. It's different everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Like LeBron's probably the most hated athlete in the world. For what?
Oh,
For
yeah,
what?
he's
For
absolutely.
what? For what?
LeBron's definitely the most hated athlete in the world.
Why? Show me somebody who does more than he does for community, for people.
Scandal free, 18
This
years.
dude got a parking ticket, probably not.
No, probably never jaywalked once in his life.
No, he does it all right. He does everything right.
Represented his country multiple times. Nah, LeBron. I don't understand the hate for LeBron.
I don't either.
I can say you know like the flop and all that, but dude,
He flops.
I could point you 100 NBA players do the same shit.
Dude, you know how many times I've watched LeBron, and I love LeBron.
Reggie Miller did it for years. Y'all loved him.
I've watched LeBron.
Yeah.
And like literally have my, Noah would be like, what's he doing? I don't know. He's being a bitch. I don't know. Like he has those moments, but at the same time, he is without a doubt, in my mind, probably the most dominant athlete I've ever seen in my life. Athlete, not basketball player. Athlete. He could play all 5 positions.
Could have played in
everyone.
He could have played in the NFL. Been a great tight end. He considered it too as well.
Yeah.
2011, the lockout season. He thought about playing for the Cowboys, which.
If LeBron played point guard his whole life, his whole NBA career, he'd lead the league in assists. No questions. He'd be the best. Tell me one position he can't play. He'd be dominant. Can you imagine him at center? If he just kept packing on the weight like when he was in Miami?
He was big, man.
He was jacked.
Yeah. Him at
That dude was scary.
If he was like at the 5, like imagine like a 26-year-old Bron in this game, day and age, playing like strictly playing like the 5.
If he could, like Giannis, once he committed in Game 6,
Yeah.
he was going to lane. Nobody's stopping that.
No.
Nobody could get in his way.
No,
Nobody could stop him.
that's Bron-esque what Giannis was doing out
It's
there.
beautiful. It's exactly what it reminded me of.
What do you think? What do you think on Bron with the $1 billion?
Well deserved.
330 playing career. Which, by the way, I was like 330 playing career. I thought it'd been a little bit more.
There's no way Jordan hadn't made $1 billion.
No.
My guy's
700 endorsements.
right. But isn't Jordan making like $250 a year, $250 mil on shoes on his Nike contract?
Oh, man, Jordan's he's paid for himself at this point. He ain't got to do it. Just give him the check. That's all Jordan's doing.
Right. So
I'm not endorsing shit. No more commercials.
I guess they're considering since LeBron's still actively playing. Is that what that's considered?
Well, I know he's made 700 endorsements. Space Jam 2 just came out too as well. Did you see it?
I'm saving it for my son's birthday this weekend. We're all going to sit down and watch it together.
Okay. I did watch it. I would say this. As a father-son, there's a dynamic there that I think that everybody would appreciate.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I think you appreciate it. After you watch it, send me a text. I'm curious.
I will. My kids got me the Space Jam LeBron for Father's Day, by the way. Or the Funko Pop, the Space Jam.
Oh,
LeBron
yeah?
Funko, before the movie came out. They know what's up. They know.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I'm not a LeBron fan, though.
No, not at all. Hey, since we already talked about the man, just out of curiosity, you think LeBron will run for politics one day?
Yes.
I'm of the same ilk too as well.
I think he will. I think LeBron.
Bring that mic just a little closer.
I think LeBron's a very smart individual. I don't think he gets credit for that. He's very strategic. I think he has the best team around him. What makes good politicians and good presidents? The team around him. The dude to surround himself with people he's been around his whole life. So that trust level, and they're incredibly smart. They're well gifted. Look at math. Like all of them. They know what they're doing. I do think at some point he's going to go for it.
He's always built a solid team around like his own personal, his friends that work, Rich Paul, all them, Mav Carter, even World Wide West is does some work with him too as well.
Yeah.
Even the places he's picked, he's won everywhere he's going at. So I mean, and then we saw,
Dude's smart, man.
I mean, we've seen celebrities multiple times win the presidency. Who's to say that a 60-year-old Bron wouldn't do the same thing?
It's going to happen.
I wouldn't be surprised. He could run governor of Ohio when he's 50.
LeBron, look, at the end of the day.
Why he's owning the Cavs? He's going to own a sports team.
He will.
Yeah, he's already Liverpool. He already owns them, but he's owning an NBA team. That's going to happen.
We're going to come right back to this, but how pumped are you that Mark Ingram is part of our DC United?
I didn't know that.
What?
No, I didn't know that.
Are you kidding me?
No, Mark Ingram, the running back.
As in the running back.
No, but I'm happy to hear that.
Oh, my God.
I didn't know that shit.
All right, I'm going to drop it.
All right, we'll come back to it.
No, next episode. But yeah, no, I think Brown's time's coming. I think he's for the people, for real. I do think he genuinely cares about. I think at this point, his legacy outside of basketball means more to him than what's left on the floor.
Right.
He has nothing left to prove. To me, he doesn't. I don't think the rings matter. I don't. At this point, I don't.
For Allen Iverson, did it ever matter?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Reggie Miller. Stockton.
If you go on rings, Bill Russell's the GOAT. So there it is.
Robert Horry.
I think, nice one. How many's Derek Fisher got?
He's got 6. He's got 6. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think at this point in time, I think for LeBron, it's more about what else he does now. That's what I think.
That's true. Like, you could be goated in other ways. Like, off the court, LeBron is the GOAT.
Yeah.
When it comes to game 2 as well. For me, he's just right behind Jordan, but it doesn't take anything away from his greatness, or it takes anything away from Jordan's greatness. If I said one over the other, it doesn't. Like, if you're in a GOAT conversation, I mean, fuck, you made it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I mean,
crack a beer, enjoy yourself, sit down, have a conversation.
And I think for me, that's more of what's always like, I guess maybe made me feel the way I do about LeBron. Look, I'll never knock Jordan. Jordan's a bad motherfucker. Mm-hmm. But what LeBron has done off the court, you grow up. I'm a dad. You're a dad, right? You see what he does for all these kids, everything he does for his children. Like, it's hard not to be like drawn to that.
Right.
It's like a magnet. Like, what are you gonna do? You tell your kids, man, you grow up, I want you to be like this. Mm-hmm. Find me somebody better than LeBron and tell your kids, this is what, like, if you're aspiring to be special, to be an athlete and give back and do the right things, find me somebody who else has done it.
That's true.
I'll be honest. If the game's on the line, I have LeBron and Jordan, 30 seconds left, I'm going to take Jordan.
Yeah, just because the mentality.
But I think it's just everything else about LeBron that gets overshadowed because of social media, because of all the BS. I think overall he's the GOAT. To me, he's just the GOAT, period. And it's all of it. It's not on the floor. It's everything.
I see what you mean. Like, for me, the GOAT when it comes to hip hop would be Tupac, because what Tupac did, encompassing for everything, and not just in the booth. Like, in the booth, I may pick a different rapper over top of him, but outside of all that, I see your conversation. I respect that. I understand that. I understand it.
It's the whole package, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's more than one individual thing.
What's the trade package for Dame Lillard?
Everything you want. Yo, he's a stone cold killer. Like, the dude is lights out.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody in the league I'd rather have the ball in their hand and 5 seconds left.
Nobody.
No one.
Nobody.
I don't know. I wouldn't give up Tucker. No chance. Because I know we're referring to this as him going to the Lakers, correct? Because that's probably the only thing right now that.
Well, we'll explore that trade option, but I think this way other teams. Of course, there's way other teams way better packages that can offer.
Yeah.
I think the Miami Heat have a better package. The Golden State, honestly,
could go get him.
Has the best package.
They could go get him.
Wiseman, you got the 7th pick, you got the 14th pick. Of course, Wiggins would have the factor in there too as well.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, then you get Wiseman, the 7th and 14th. This draft is actually pretty decent too as well.
Good draft.
Yeah.
And with 7 and 14, you can move up in the draft.
Who knows? Maybe 7, 14th, package it with maybe a future first.
Right.
Maybe you could top getting into that. I don't know if the NBA is weird. Like,
you don't see them rare moves to number 1.
No.
NFL.
Unless you're like trading like a young 25-year-old star for something that's like a Zion Williamson's coming in. Yeah, you don't really see that too often. So I have no idea. If someone, he's going to get traded. That's my guess. He's not finished his whole career in Portland. A move is happening.
He's not happy about the Chauncey Billups hire.
No.
He won't come out and say it, but he made it very clear. Nobody talked to me.
Yeah, he did say that. I think, honestly, Ben Simmons to Portland for Dame Lillard.
One for one?
Now, 1 for 1. Maybe a pick.
You got to add something.
But a pick. But things that I'm curious because Lillard's 31. Ben Simmons is 25. So I'm curious how that works as far as
Lillard's got 4 or 5 more years of being a monster.
He does, but who attaches the pick at that point?
I don't know. That's a good question, though.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about Ben Simmons.
I think people say that Ben Simmons comes with the pick, but I would almost disagree with that. Ben Simmons
is just he just needs to change scenery. He needs a fresh start.
That's it. He just needs to get out of Philly
because it's all in his head right now. It's just mental. That's all it is.
I saw against the Wizards. Who's the Hawks series where he had a dunk and he just passed it. Like the dude's so afraid to shoot.
Open.
Yeah.
Kicked it out. For what? You got that.
That's easy. You're 6'10", 230. You're Ben Simmons, LSU, Australia.
The man hit 2 threes his whole life. I'm just kidding.
He's not. He's afraid to shoot from outside for sure. But like Portland, that's a different community, different city.
Yeah.
They're not as gung ho, foam at the mouth like Philly.
Philly crazy.
Philly wild.
You miss 4 straight free throws, you're done. They're breaking your legs.
Yeah, they're the ones chanting 1, 2, 3, and you play with them at the free throw line.
They started that. They got it crazy.
Yeah, they're wild.
Hey, am I allowed to call timeout?
What you gotta do?
You know.
You gonna take a piss?
Oh, absolutely.
Go take a piss.
Those Modelo's got it going.
Go take a piss. Hey, be one man radio for a second. I'm gonna introduce the story. You come back. We go from there.
Good one.
Yeah, that's too easy. You already know where the bathroom's at.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So this next topic I'm gonna bring up is gonna be the name image league, or I'm sorry, name image likeness. So Mikey Williams, high school phenom, signs with XL Sports for NIL deal. NIL, like I said, name image likeness to generate millions of dollars for a high school basketball star. I'll read the article from the top. Explosive scoring guard Mikey Williams won't be eligible for the NBA draft until 2024. It still has nearly 2 years to decide on college basketball or pro pathway. Now, first of all, shout out to Mikey Williams. No relation at all. But one thing I love about the guy is that he's looking at a multitude of colleges to include HBCUs. I can see Mikey Williams, especially with this NIL deal, that he can actually go to a Howard or go to a Savannah State or go to a FAMU and ball out for a year, bring that school money, alumni, and then move on from there to the NBA and be a lottery pick. He's good enough for it. He has a talent, and also with this millions that's happening here, it'll be easy for a transition as far as monetary means. His massive social following, more than 5 million followers across multiple platforms, has allowed Mikey Williams to become the first prep basketball star to sign with a major sports representation agency to pursue name, image, and likeness NIL endorsements and sponsorships. Mikey Williams, San Diego native, who attended Lake Norman Christian in Huntersville, North Carolina, and plays for Vertical Academy, AAU, has signed a deal with XL Sports that XL Vice President Matt Davis says he believes will generate millions of dollars for him. Okay, so this article is really just repeating itself at this point. Let me continue. Mikey's relevance around his peers in the basketball community is off the charts, Davis told ESPN. He's one of the most relevant personalities in the basketball community. His digital and social media speak for themselves. Williams, 17 years old, is number several prospect in ESPN's top 100 for the class of 2023. His significant prominence among Generation Z is affording him the chance to be a groundbreaking high school athlete in the NIL marketplace. So, Josh, welcome back. I was just doing a little bit of reading right there. So basically, talking high school sports here, Mikey Williams, we talk about NIL, which also I'm curious, NIL, how further down does that go? Does it go down to like youth levels? Nah. Or like is it just high school and up? Or like where's it started? Because Mikey Williams in high school just signed a deal that's going to possibly go in the millions. Bryce Young, Alabama quarterback. We'll get to the SEC here in a little bit. He's getting like $1 million in endorsements. So a lot of this is going to incentivize a couple things. The high school game. Yeah. Either high school itself or AAU program. Maybe guys maybe staying a little bit longer. I know we had it was a junior, I forget the name, but he just signed for the G League. He skipped his senior year. Already did all his classes to go play for the Los Angeles Ignite or G League Ignite. Oh, excuse me. And you have NFL, you have prospects, college, that are signing on to deals that may keep them in school longer. Put it like this: imagine Tim Tebow back in 07, 08. How much money do you think he would have generated from a deal? He could have had Gatorade commercials, all sorts of nonsense. He could have made millions and millions of dollars just staying in college.
Yeah.
And then you have athletes like that now, like maybe I don't go to the pros. Maybe I just take this extra $5-6 million for my senior year and stay in college versus I can make maybe like 2 or 3 on a rookie contract based upon popularity.
I think for me, it's more protecting your future. Look, what if you get hurt, man? Think about that.
That's true.
What if you get hurt? You're done, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's over. You get nothing. Senior year of college. Junior college.
Marcus Lattimore, South Carolina. Blew out his knee, had nothing. He was popular too as well.
Yeah. But just think about stuff like that, though. You lose it all. You give your whole life up for this game, right? Mm-hmm. Granted, it's the love of your life. You still give it all up, and then you get nothing. Everything you sacrifice, you get nothing. Yeah, you get a college education. Cool. I'll go make my 75 grand.
After all the work you put in.
Your entire life. Most of these kids start playing at 7 years old, 6 years old.
Yeah.
8 years old, 9, whatever the case may be. Bottom line is they're giving their life up for this. I mean, you can look at it one way. Oh, they're kids, or you're getting a free ride to college. You're right, you are, because of that game. Mm-hmm. So you hear that a lot. Why are they getting paid? They got a free ride to college. They got a free ride because of the amount of money the college makes off of them. Mm-hmm. It's a very clear-cut thing. It's a money. I mean, colleges are survive and last because of boosters and sports programs and things of that nature.
Oh yeah, just people just donating money. Owed alumni.
Look at God, I don't want to keep bringing LeBron up, but look at his son's games. Look at the draw. How much money they're making? Why shouldn't he get? Why should he not reap the benefits of it?
Yeah, I'm the reason why people are coming to pay to see these games. Should I get some of this box?
Right. It's hilarious when I hear people complain about. We'll start at the top and work right back. When Dak signed his contract, and they're like, "Oh my God, why would they give him that kind of money? He's coming off an injury." You know how many jerseys they sold? How many people come in there expecting him to see him, to watch him? Same scenario. Mm-hmm. The Cowboys are cleaning up. They should pay him like that. College players, they should get paid. If you're going to market me for your university to get paid millions of dollars, you owe me some of that money. You're making money off of me.
And not to mention, how is it that beforehand I'm making nothing except for a full ride, which is equal to maybe $75K, 100 over 4 years, and I got my coach making $5 million a year.
Correct.
And I got TV contracts out the ass, and I got the presidents and all these people eating fat off the pig, but I can't get a goddamn dime, one dime,
nothing,
not an autograph signing, nothing.
Why didn't Reggie Bush have a Heisman?
Why, right now, his Heisman should return back to him.
They should not just. They should. I don't even know. They should create a statue, the biggest Heisman of all time, and put it in his front yard for him.
Yeah. Reggie Bush, one of the most explosive college players of all time.
Top 10.
Go watch the film if you haven't seen it.
Ridiculous. But he should have it.
Yeah, all his records should be pushed back where it was.
Should be put back.
Yeah.
Man, it's sad. I feel bad. I feel bad for not just him, but I feel bad for all the players who. I think for me, it's the injuries that bother me so much. Because these guys give so much to the game, these girls give so much to the game, that it's that one fluke injury, and it takes everything away. It's all gone. They get nothing. They have no future. They have no. I mean, they have a future, but their sports career is over.
I mean, they can go coach or anything like that, but they can't make as much money from endorsements or being the athlete that got them where they were at.
As far as the high school sports stuff, I'm a little on the fence on that one. I think if you're not 18, I don't know that you should maybe be. I mean, how's that work though? How's that work? So
I read the article. I'll just give you a look. You out pissing, so I'll give you a recap. Michael Woods, he's obviously with the name, image, likeness. So I thought it was just for NCAA athletes, but obviously I didn't do the full research to it. But Mikey Williams, one of the most popular high school athletes we have right now. 5 million followers all across all social media platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or basically Instagram, Twitter. Yeah. Yes. He signed a deal with Excel Sports, and they're going to market him and go from there. And his game is, the guy's been, I've known about his game for about 2 years now. He's been so heavily recruited that it's almost like, I wouldn't say it was a level like a Zion or a LaMelo Ball, but I will put him underneath that and close. I'll probably put him in tier 2 of that. Imagine Zion and LaMelo at that time too as well. If this deal was popping off. LaMelo, a couple years ago.
Zion would have made $10 million a year.
Oh, he would already had a shoe deal.
He's close. Mikey's that close, though.
Yeah.
He's that close. I mean, you're talking about another year. I mean, his freshman year of college, it's over, dude.
Yeah.
The amount of money this kid's going to make is insane.
And he can go anywhere he wants to. HBCU, doesn't matter. Anywhere he wants to go at.
Where's he going to go?
I think, honestly, if I take a guess, I think he may go to Howard.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he would go to Howard.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, or FAMU, something like that. Probably Howard. I'll take a guess. That's my guess right there. Just based on the things he said for the past.
40-minute drive to the game. Let's go.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All in.
Hey, the arena be packed.
We're doing this from the parking lot.
Yeah, exactly. With the mic and everything.
Everything.
Yeah, interviewing people, all that.
21 and up beers are on us.
Yeah, just have the proper ID. Oh, we ain't trying to get fucked
No
up.
fake stuff. No fake stuff. No, I don't know. I think the high school one's still touchy for me, but college athletes should definitely. They're at that age; they should be getting paid. If you're going to market it and make money, give them what they earned.
Give them what they earn. They're there for it. So, yeah. Who says, hey, you can have a job? I can work at a CVS at 16. Who says I can get paid off my likeness if I'm 16 too as well? And the people showing up at the concession at the box office for it.
That's brilliant. I don't know why I never thought of something like that. You can go get a job at 16. You get a job at 15. Chick-fil-A hire you at 15.
Yeah, for sure.
God, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, I work at a drive-through, no problem. I got ring you up. But if you get rang up at a box while I'm playing the game,
people to come watch us play at $7 a ticket.
That's a problem.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I'm the reason why the coach is keeping his job. These grown people, and also while all these other people are here too as well, spending money at your concessions. Actually, while we're at it, I want 35% of concessions too as well.
Right.
Well, I'll take my talents over to another high school. And how you gonna feel about that?
Somebody's gonna give me that money.
Yeah.
You know what I always say? Give them their flowers, man. They earn it. Give them their flowers.
Give them flowers where they live.
I love it.
Let's have a little Olympic talk. Team USA basketball. They struggled a little bit not too long ago. Nigeria, they dropped that one. They dropped to Australia. Then they won their last two against Argentina and Spain.
Yeah.
Do you think this team is in trouble when it comes to Olympic time? Olympic time's in a few days too as well.
Nah.
You think they get gold?
Yeah.
I wish I could share your sentiment too as well. I'm concerned. Now, Bradley Beal went down. Kevin Love was out too as well.
Kind of retract my previous.
Yeah,
You're
but
right.
they got JaVale McGee, which is some size. It needs size.
They need size back
because all they had
they
was
have no defenders other than Draymond.
Drew Holiday would be there too as well.
Well, good point. But before,
yeah,
Draymond.
Yeah,
One man island.
Yeah, and then a bunch of 27-point ISO scores.
By the way, I fucking love Draymond, man.
I'm a fan of Draymond.
Huge fan.
I think he'll be a great coach in the NBA when it's time.
We should drink beers together.
Draymond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd have fun together.
Yeah. Draymond's a good dude.
I love him.
Yeah. I like the role he plays. He understands this role. That's why he's good for Team USA. It seems built with too much scoring, but having JaVale and Keldon Johnson from the Spurs system there, I have a little more faith.
I think it's going to settle it down. At first, I do think it's a product of too many scores.
Yeah.
They're all individual guys. They're like not big team players.
Mm-hmm.
Like even KD. I don't think KD's the greatest team player in the world. I really don't.
He's I'll actually explain that one. I'm curious.
I think KD's the most prolific scorer in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
No questions asked.
Mm-hmm.
Like the guys, I mean, you ever seen a 7-footer shoot like that?
Oh hell no. Absolutely not.
He can still drive and dunk. He can do it all. I still think he's a I think he's got elevated stats on the assist end. I don't know. When I watch his game, I still think he's a me game. If you watch him in Oklahoma City and in Brooklyn, even at Brooklyn, he's still completely ball dominant over Kyrie and Harden. Harden definitely refers to him. Defers, excuse me, to him no matter what. I think it was a preset thing, like this is how it's gonna roll. You watch him in Oklahoma City, same thing. Golden State, you don't have a choice. You're not taking the ball out of Steph's hands.
But I feel like KD doesn't really need the ball in his hands to be effective.
You don't?
Like he's so efficient when it comes to scoring that he doesn't need like 30 shots a game. Like he can give you 20 shots, he can give you like 36 points. Always felt that with KD's game. I remember back in, I used to live in Oklahoma. I remember watching him play against Atlanta. It was me and my guy. It was 2013 when he went to go play Atlanta. I never seen someone score 41 points so easily and so smoothly in my life. Like I looked up at the scoreboard when it was all over. I was like, damn, he had 41. I said, when did that happen? Like he was just so efficient.
It's effortless for him.
Yeah, it's that's why I feel like he fits almost anywhere. Like he can do almost anything he wants to on the court. He's always going to find the ball, and it's more than likely he's going to go in the net.
All right, and then quick question for you. You think he was happy in Golden State?
Not towards the end. I think it was because one thing at KD is that we've seen it. Shannon Sharp, other reporters too as well. Jay Williams. He listens to a lot what people have to say. So when people say that, yeah, you got rings, but you did it the easy way. You went on a team with Clay, Steph, Draymond, something that's already
It
built.
was never KD's team.
No,
That's Steph's team.
no, you slid in there, and I mean, yeah, no one's gonna give you credit for this being your team. That's Steph. Steph got drafted there.
Steph's team.
Steph did the hard work. Steph got him their first championship in X amount of years. Steph was there for 73-9. Then you showed up. Now, with that being said, though, without KD, I don't think they win those titles though. But he made it a lot easier for Golden State to get that.
I agree.
It made it a lot easier for them to get that.
They might have won still.
They probably could have won one or two. But that 2018 Cavs team is actually really good. The Warriors are just so much better. Or that 2017?
2018.
Yeah, that team was pretty fantastic. It's just the Cavs, they were just better. I mean, the Warriors, they were just better. Nothing you can do with it.
No.
But as far as the Team USA team, I like KD being the alpha on the squad. Everybody else needs to just know a role around that. Booker, he's going to be on there too as well. Middleton. God. They got scores, but
Can we not talk about Booker right now?
We'll
leave his name out of save it for a whole other night. Let's not go there. I don't want to talk about it.
What's wrong with Booker? You ain't a fan?
I'm a fan of his cars and his dress, the way he dresses.
You not a fan of the game?
It's social media ruining it for me, man. The Kobe prodigy thing is killing me.
Well, he said himself that he doesn't like the Kobe prodigy.
He needs to not like it because he's not Kobe.
Yeah, no. There's only one Kobe.
And he does not. So they were quick to he's got the killer instinct, because he beat up on a really shitty Lakers team.
Yeah, that Lakers team wasn't good. When AD went down, the team got exposed quick. They were not that team wouldn't mean in playoffs.
I like Book. He's just not to me what everybody else says he is.
I like Book, and I like Book on this team.
That's it though.
Yeah, I like him. Like before Chris Paul, they weren't very good. Chris Paul showed up, got Jay Crowder too as well, and then they became something different. But they went from not making the playoffs year after year after year after year to Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
I have to give that a lot of credit to CP3
And Monty Williams.
and Monty too as well. Before that,
legend.
Yeah. I like him a lot. But to you say, I don't know. I'm curious. We'll see what they do.
I think they're going to dial it in. Here's my problem though. Who on that team is that dominant? Kevin Durant is not he's a Twitter alpha male. He is not a dominant on the floor voice this is how we're going to do it.
Draymond's the voice on the floor.
Is that good enough to be a leader? Is that good enough to lead to gold? I still think they'll get gold.
Well, he's won a couple championships, and Draymond's won gold before.
I like Draymond, but is he that dude?
He's going to have to be. He has to be the leader of the squad. Who else is it?
Take away LeBron. Who else could have came to that team that would have been that person?
Without LeBron?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely would have been Kawhi. Can't throw Paul George out there.
Which, by the way,
not James Harden.
We're not going to this.
CP3?
But real quick, for Paul George?
Huh.
Because he shut the critics up finally.
Oh, he did. Yeah. That finally. Yeah.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
Because the criticism he took, he never is a self-proclaimed, I'm the best, I'm this dude, I'm that dude. And he takes a beating in the media.
Oh, yeah. Pandemic P?
Yeah, he should not take a beating.
No, he's fantastic. He's a great two-way player.
Dude, any team would be so lucky to have a guy like that. All right, let's go back.
Every team was a Chris Paul.
I just had to throw it out.
No, every team was a Paul George.
Yeah.
No, but this team, like a vocal leader, I would like to see a Donovan Mitchell. I thought would help this team out a lot too as well. CP3, like a floor general type.
Yeah.
Like even though that the old Kobe team, when he was the team, you say that you had Jason Kidd sitting there too as well. So and of course you had Kobe. So I would like to see Zion on this team. Where is he at?
That's my choice. That's it. That's who I want.
Zion, his brand of bully ball would have been great to watch.
But
that physicality against these Europeans.
The international game is not meant for that toughness. It's finesse.
It's all finesse. You put someone like that.
Zion scares people, dude. He's an animal. He's a freight train with a basketball.
Yeah.
The dude blew his own shoe out in the middle of a game.
Yeah, exactly.
He's so big and tough.
He's
a more athletic Charles Barkley.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's scary and he got the mouth. He'll run.
Yeah.
He'll let you know.
Yeah, I've always loved Zion since high school days. I wouldn't mind seeing like a Alonzo or LaMelo on this team too as well, just like a ball distributor. Like someone that can actually get guys in sets and also get their own shot too as well when needed from the outside. When you got Drew, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm holding my breath. God damn it.
Hold on, real quick. I just gotta look. Can I look at the roster real quick one more time?
I feel like it's changing every single day. So,
It is.
yeah, this guy's coming in, guys going out. So, yeah, feel free.
I just want to look one more time because I'm just curious.
JaVale McGee being there, I know a lot of people clowned it. They needed size. They needed somebody there because you can't have Bam as your biggest dude, and dude's like 6'8", 6'9". Like that's not going. It's not going to fly in an international game.
Yeah, I looking at the list, I don't know, man. I still think they won the gold. I mean, Chris Middleton's coming over. I don't get the Zach LaVine thing. I really don't.
Zach LaVine, I like Zach. I like his game too as well. I'm just curious how that transfers to the international game.
Yeah,
because it's two different. It's two different sports.
It is.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, like I said, you got Devin Booker, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday coming in late. So, I mean, good thing it was in the Game 7. They would have came even later at that point.
You know who could have literally solidified it? LeBron James.
LeBron. Hey, LeBron.
I said no LeBron, but
LeBron on this team, he would solidify a lot because he
could put 20 minutes a game and it would change everything.
Veteran presence, and he would distribute the ball.
He would.
Yeah.
20 minutes a game.
Which is exactly what this team needs. Fuck, let's keep it here on Team USA.
Yeah,
you watched the USA women's soccer game?
I'm not even gonna pretend. Hell, it started at 4 a.m. No.
Nah, that was too early. Yeah, that's one thing about the games too as well. Like being in Tokyo, I'm like, God damn, dude.
But the fact I forgot, I'm sad about because I might have set my alarm.
Yeah, I love that team. But they got worked.
It's like, no, I wouldn't have. You know why? Because the same reason I think they lost is why I wouldn't have watched. Because I expect it now. It's gotten so automatic. You just assume.
44 straight until this one.
It's pretty assuming.
Yeah.
Almost sounds like the Shockers.
Your boys. But Sweden ain't no slouch.
No.
They're number 5 in the world. And early in the year, in April, they played them to a 1-1 draw. So I saw that, I was like, oh, that's trouble.
And we talked though.
Yeah.
For a team like Sweden, a 1-1 draw, you like that.
Okay.
Hope, like, I got you.
Yeah, we got you. Wait till next time.
Now it's just a couple adjustments, get a little tougher, play this person a little harder. Players figure out weaknesses.
Oh, for sure.
You don't always need coaching. Players are smart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I push you around here, push you there, here, there. You know, find these lanes. These lanes are open. We missed them before. They're going to be there because this person naturally plays this way. I just think that, I don't know, man. I'm shocked. I am shocked. Because USA squad is no joke.
Oh, yeah. They got a great group of women. But they came out so flat, and it's hard to watch.
They're smoked. They got smoked.
Yeah. Sweden just put it on them. Yeah. I mean, it's what it is.
They goose egged them.
3-0. When last time you seen that? Maybe 20, like maybe the World Cup years ago against Japan.
What, for the women?
Yeah.
1926? I don't know.
They've been dominating for years.
To get beat that bad though in the opening game.
I
mean, you want to talk? Suck the air out of everything.
Yeah, because now everything else.
Bad.
Yeah, and your group play, so everything else becomes a must win. Like you had to put up points.
USA can put points up though, and that's the thing. They'll rebound. They will rebound.
Yeah,
they're going to drop the hammer on somebody. They're going to embarrass someone. I won't be surprised if you see 8 or 9 spot coming up here.
I mean, they don't have a choice but to put those points up. They have to.
Though. They got reignited. Sometimes, you know what though? You need it. Sometimes you need to get woken up. They got woke up on a whole nother level.
How do you feel? So after a loss, how does that work for you? What do you do differently? You coach.
Yeah.
What would you tell your team if you coach Team USA?
I mean, on a level like that, like if you get beat 3-0,
they got New Zealand next.
On that kind of stage, though, like I mean, you got outplayed. They wanted it way more. At that point, a team as good as the women's national team, with their accolades, just take away the accolades, the level of talent on the field, like they wanted it more. And for me, that's all it was for them. Mm-hmm. I feel like they've gotten complacent, and I would tell them that. I'd let them know you're too comfortable. You expect it. You think that you've got it, and you don't. Look, when you're at the top, you have a bullseye on you. Everybody wants to knock you off. So
of course,
you constantly got to be improving and getting better.
Hey, success will test you. See if you belong.
You take 5 minutes off in a game, especially a game of soccer.
Yeah, good luck.
You're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Soccer doesn't wait for anybody. That's what's so great about that sport. It's not like you have a bad play. Like, soccer, you have to play.
Yeah.
There is no just like, you know what, I'm gonna lay back for a few minutes. You lay back.
They get a bucket. Oh, yeah, I come back get a 3. That's not the thing.
Oh man, they hit back-to-back threes. It's all good. We're good. That's not how it works in soccer.
Nah. Yeah, back-to-back goals. That's back-breaking.
That's hard. Like, that's not many people come back from it. Your team would.
Yeah.
Your team would.
Yeah. We, our boys, we,
Rick and Mayo.
Yeah, we came a little slow for that one, but we were still there at the end. Like honestly.
I'm talking about in general. Them boys ball.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. No problem. And I got no worries about that in their future. Them boys are just fine. But yeah, it's a wake up call.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like it's the Olympics. You've been winning nothing but games and gold. Like your last 44 games you won. That's ridiculous. That's a wild streak to be on.
How much do you think the tied up in the courts, the contract issues, the money?
That's all distractions. Yeah.
Like, how much do you think that's hurting them?
Oh, for sure. That's hurting them a lot right there. Your mind's elsewhere. Why these other countries, they're looking at that and they're just practice.
Right.
Practice. Grinding. You practice. Oh, we tie with you? Bet.
Okay.
We're just as good as you, which means we could beat you.
Yeah, you're in the courts fighting for money. We're out here, we're grinding.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about that, though?
About them in the courts?
About the money.
So I followed it a little bit, and this is what I say about any league. What does your sport generate? Whatever your sports generate, and you can argue for a percentage of that. It's no secret that the men's game generates more overall than the women's game. Like, we could have a WME team go, they win all the games, and then run through the NBA Finals and win to a championship. They're still not going to make more money than the Sacramento Kings.
Do you look at it because of, let's just look at this, like jersey sales, ticket sales. Go to WME game, there's 3,000 people there. You go to the LA Sparks, 3,000 people. Mm-hmm. Go to the Lakers game, there's 30,000 people.
Oh, of course.
The ticket sales. How many LeBron jerseys, AD jerseys are getting sold?
Oh, a whole bunch.
Right.
Yeah, easily.
How many Lisa Leslie jerseys got sold?
Yeah, the time just came and went.
Now, here's ready to flip it though. Now you're talking about the international game. You're talking about international sponsors: Nike, Coca-Cola, McDonald's. The list
Pepsi,
goes on and on.
yeah, all that.
Okay, now you're just talking about this. Now you're putting on an international stage the best and the best. Women are dominant in soccer. The men are not. The men can't even qualify.
They couldn't qualify for the Olympics this year, which is sad.
These corporate sponsors have this obligation to pay out money. Do you think the women should get the compensation the men would get? Because they're not. Because the men's Olympic breakdown money is different than the women's.
Yeah, it's all about the pool where that comes from. But as far, the women's, they've been way more successful. But I'll put it like this: if the men's ready to make a World Cup and then to be like one of the last 8 teams alive, they will blow that out the water.
Right.
It's just the way it is. Now, is that right? I don't know. It depends. Like everything when it comes to sports, it's just what does your sport generate?
Right.
Do you generate interest, enough money for it? Now, a lot of people can, and I've seen people a little more famous than you and me have pointed this out. But what are you doing on the side? Like, how many YouTube? I can point to you right now on my phone. YouTube channels of NBA. How many NBA YouTube channels are out there that are doing this dedicated to WNBA? There's definitely a few out there, but nothing like super prominent,
right? No,
or super famous. Even super famous NBA channels that dedicate a lot of time to the WNBA.
I just think when you get on that national level,
ESPN included.
You're right. No, you're right. I think it's I think all over. I think sports is sports, and I think that the women's game should be taken a tad bit more serious.
I enjoy the women's game.
You ever coach girls in soccer?
I have not. I will one day though.
I hope any of my parents are, if they're watching this right now, or the boys are watching this. Let's just be real right now. Like, yo, girls are tougher, man. They really are. Their concept of mistakes and failure versus winning, like all that, it's different. Like a girl makes mistakes, they're over it like that.
Yeah.
Boy makes a mistake, he's like, God dang it. He holds on to it. He holds on to it. It's like, dude, you're 5 minutes later, tell him let it go. It's over. It happened 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you get smoked on a play, right? You just get ate up. It just sits in your mind. Girls don't care about it. It's over.
I look forward to coaching girls. It's going to happen one day.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'll definitely do it. Of course, I got my young daughter too as well. She will about to turn 1 here soon, but a couple years.
I call dibs on coaching Gigi.
Yeah, we worked out together. Yeah.
As long as I'm in on it.
Yeah, for sure. Have a daughter. You definitely be in on it.
Been there.
No, I definitely enjoy watching women's games. It's very fundamental. Even WNBA is a very fundamental game. And one thing on women is that you have great passing. You know, you have like I said, footwork. You look at and it's different between like coaching boys and girls. Like I got boys, even mine, that try to shake you up and do their own thing. I'm like, dude, you're doing way too much. All right, I need you to pass the damn ball.
Yeah.
All right. But as far as women, they worked more. I think they have more cohesion as a team. But
there's a certain calmness. It's like this. It's just mellowness. Just the way the game flows for them. It's just easier.
Yeah, it's smooth. Like I've played against girls too as well, co-ed teams, and they've been absolutely fantastic. Boys go in super aggressive, and they'll bait them, and then one quick move to the outside, and next thing you know, it's a highlight. I'm like, oh my god, why is that? Don't stab, please. Yeah. Play defensive position and go from there. But they see it coming all the time. You boy super aggressive, just coming and think you're gonna do something, and little right foot to the outside, and that's that.
I think at the end of the day, just pay chicks more. Pay them some more money. They deserve it.
Yeah,
especially on the international level. They deserve it.
Yeah, especially international level too as well, and more TV exposure too as well.
Yes.
Like there's no reason why I should have had to hunt down channels that are even known in mainstream to find games. Yeah. Like put it out there. ESPN, CBS.
When they won the last gold,
CBS does, but
we threw a party at Mully's. Remember the game was at 10 a.m. We were open. We opened up for it. I mean, that's business. We were generating money because of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give them give them their flowers, bro.
Give them the flowers. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. That team's fantastic. I love all of them.
Yeah. But I think it's the distractions. I think it's the overconfidence. I think the not being beaten so long. It had to happen. They need to wake up call.
And I know exactly.
Better now than later.
Yeah, and I know exactly what it's like to be on the other side of that too as well. We're like, yeah, we're ready to play you. Let's see what you got. Last time it went one way. Let's see what happens again. So I have both sides of it. You can come fat off the pig, to walk out there, anything's going to happen. Then you can get punched in the mouth.
They're going to drop a 10-piece nugget. Don't worry.
Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for the Team USA winning gold. So
me too.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens with that.
So what do you think? You calling it now? They win a gold or no? Because we're gonna come back to it in a month.
The men, I don't think the Team USA men's is gonna win gold. If I had to choose one or two, I'll choose the women's soccer team over Team USA basketball men.
The women's national team's winning gold.
I think they'll win gold. Hopefully they're champions. Hopefully this is like, hey, the wake up call you need. I think the men's team is still constructed kind of weird. So, and they had to get chemistry in a very short amount of time, where you have like European ball clubs that have been playing, their boys been playing together for years. Yeah, exactly. And then it's the same team every single year. Same team every year. 20, yeah, exactly. For the next 12 years, it'll be the same team as long as they're on the same age group.
How funny was it seeing Matthew Dellavedova put on Team USA? Remember he got clowned all that time with Cleveland?
He did, but you know what? When they go international, they're a different monster. Patty Mills, different monster international. It's a different game. All right, I'm gonna take a piss, but you keep talking. Yeah. I'm gonna send you over the segment. I'm gonna give you one or two. You can go NFL talk with D Hop, COVID Beasley. Start us off on that, or you can go Texas OU winning the SEC.
I'm gonna save that one for you. I'll go. Let's go D Hop's comments today.
All right, you talk D Hop's comment. Give me like 30 seconds.
You good, man? I'm gonna call about 52 seconds, but we'll see how you do. So today D Hop came out. Let's see if we can pull the tweet up real quick. It was pretty impressive, to say the least. What we got? D Hop today tweeted out, "Never thought I would say this, but being put in a position to hurt my team because I want to partake in the vaccine is making me question my future in the NFL," which he later deleted the tweet and followed up with, "I've got 9 more years in me." So clearly, he's not going anywhere. I mean, it's D-Hop. He's arguably the best receiver in football. I think this vaccine thing has got people kind of bonkers right now. NFL stadiums are back to full capacity with COVID vaccines or without. So I think going forward, this is going to be a massive conversation for the next 3 to 4 months, especially going into the beginning of the season. Also, the NFL released out today that if you cannot play your game or you have to forfeit, or excuse me, if you miss out on a game or players aren't available or not enough to fill your roster due to COVID restrictions, then you will forfeit the game. This has massive implications on the season. This changes everything, and I don't know if that's the NFL's plea to make people get vaccinated or what the case may be, but at the end of the day, right now, this is the NFL world and the COVID thing, which you thought was kind of taking the decline, is now back on the incline because there's just so much controversy right now. And again, don't know if it's coming from the NFLPA. I don't know if it's coming from the owners or what the case may be, but between the D-Hop thing today and the league stating that there will be forfeits, I think the NFL's not in trouble because it's probably one of the biggest leagues in the world. But I do
the
think
forfeits. The forfeits are coming. Imagine you, Steelers fan, playing against the Ravens.
That's BS, dude.
And then you get a couple of COVID cases pop off.
They rescheduled it 3 times.
Exactly. You remember that? That game,
do.
yeah. That game was wild. Then RG3 went out there. It looked terrible.
Jacksonville, they would have canceled the game, forfeit, done. But because it was marquee teams.
Yeah, we're going to keep making this happen. Browns, yeah, like Jacksonville versus some other bottom feeder.
Well, what I was saying was, like, who's pressing this issue now? So think how crazy.
Bring that mic a little closer.
Think how crazy this is right now, though. So D-Hop has this comment today, also same day that the NFL announces the forfeits.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that? Is that some kind of is there something behind there? Is there closed doors? Are they working back there, NFLPA and the offices and the owners? Are they working together now? Everybody has to get vaccinated? Is that what's happening?
This is a soft mandatory.
Is it?
It's a soft mandatory. That's exactly what's happening here.
You think it's soft? I think behind the scenes there's a lot of.
They're trying to get guys mandatory and or try to get guys vaccinated because I think maybe either less than half or just a little over half the league is vaccinated. Like, look, you want these games to pop off, because you get paid for game checks. So if you're not getting vaccinated, and we have a COVID outbreak happen, what do you want us to do? We're playing hardball this year.
I wouldn't pay you.
Yeah, you're forfeiting. You're forfeiting. Yeah. So this is a sign, and the science is out there as far as what to do, what not to do. So this is what I would do if I was an NFL owner. Say half my team isn't vaccinated. I'm like, all right, okay, it's your choice. But at the very least, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in a doctor that's well versed in the subject, and we're going to have a meeting. He's going to stand up there, or she's going to stand up there,
right,
answer all your questions you have about anything you have as far as COVID. The vaccines is safe, this, that, and the third, all that. Anything you have. They're going to put a presentation first, maybe like 15 minutes, whatever. The pros of getting the vaccine. And then after that, everything's open. Answer your questions. And if you don't want to answer questions from the people, everybody leave. We answer questions after that. But we'll keep this doctor retainer just for that. And I'm getting an independent. I'm getting an outside doctor too as well. I'm not getting team doctors. Team doctors would do anything the owner says. We've seen that happen plenty of times before with a lot of teams. So, yeah, I'm taking an independent doctor, bring him in, any questions. At that point, when you've been informed one way or another, and you still choose one way or another, then, I don't know really what to tell you. And you're the reason why a game got forfeited.
You're gone.
Dude, you're going to get cut.
Bags, bro.
Yeah, you're out of here. People got cut for less, Dwayne Haskins.
Bro.
Your boy Dwayne Haskins now.
My boy. Not my boy. I don't want nothing to do with that guy.
Get a punch in the mouth by his fiance in Vegas. God damn it.
That's embarrassing. No.
It's bad.
I just got punched, got his tooth knocked out.
He did. First of all, what weight class is she? Because I'm curious. You put a trainer with her?
I don't know, man. He got some money. She might be like $140.
Yeah, for sure.
She's throwing something big though.
Yeah. We got to cultivate that talent. No, but go on. What do you think about it?
I just think because of what the points you just pointed out, like especially the fact, like if you cost me a game, like the NFL is a business. At the end of the day, it's still an entertainment business. You're gone. You just cost me. Like that can cost a playoff spot.
Oh, easily.
You know how much revenue you lose a game out on one game,
mm-hmm.
cost you the playoffs. How much revenue you just lost? I read a thing a couple of years ago. that the Dallas Cowboys in a home playoff game, and I could be wrong, but I feel like it was like upwards of like 15 mil they make that day. That day. That's insane. It cost me 15 mil for one day. Bro, you're gone. You're out. So that's why I think I really truly feel like, and again, dude, conspiracy theory is just me. I think the NFLPA, I think the owners, I think they're all working together on this. I really do.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know.
They want the league vaccinated. They've already opened up. Everybody's full capacity. No mask, no COVID cars. Nothing. Let's go. Let's get wild.
We trust you.
Yeah, let's get drunk. Let's scream. Let's act like animals. Let's go back to the normal way of living.
Yeah. It's been a while since when the last 4 NFL stadium was what, 2019?
Yeah.
Because 2020, nobody was full.
What is normal way of living? I mean, we're living it up.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. What's normal living now? This is big. This is big for sports again.
Yeah. NFL back. 80,000 screaming.
Think how much
Arrowhead.
How much money did the owners lose? I mean, they had their TV deal money.
I mean, they lost a lot of gate money.
Their ass. You got to think. Just think. You make $5 million, $6 million at 8 games a season. 40, 48 million.
Yeah, and I'm paying you.
More.
And I'm paying you X amount of dollars
that they're losing just off ticket revenue.
And also ticket revenue, concessions, jersey sales,
the whole 9. Oh, look at this. Who we got texting? Ha, Melissa from SMY.
We love you, Melissa. No, but yeah, you lose a lot of money from that. So, and that's one thing owners don't. Owners love making money and they hate losing money. And you are the reason why, Cole Beasley, you are the poster child for this right now. So that's why I use your name. If let's say that he gets COVID throughout the season,
bro, he might as well just
retire.
Just leave the country.
Yeah, just get out of here.
He's made it so vocal and went so hard at his like anti-stance against it. Like, I'd love to know if he has a doctor or a scientist telling him what to do.
Bring the mic a little closer, a little closer, a little closer. There it is. Yeah.
You just want me to be louder? I can be louder.
No, you're loud. I wasn't that close. This is a little closer, a little closer, a little closer.
Nah,
yeah.
I mean, he's like the poster child right now for the anti-vaccine.
Mark Cuban.
I will buy you and your wife's stock in Pfizer if you get the vaccine. Dude, Mark Cuban, he puts his money where his mouth is. There is no hesitations. If he says he'll do it, he'll do it.
Yeah. And of course, Mark Cuban got that Dallas connection with him when Cole Beasley was in Dallas, so
100%.
it all makes sense.
They're boys. They're boys for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Cole Beasley used to go to the mat. Have you ever? You know he can dunk, right? He's like what, 5'1"? I'm just kidding. I know he's short. He ain't that short.
Yeah, he's like 5'8", 5'9", something like that.
Monster slams.
Yeah, I never. I got to see that.
Are you serious?
Nah.
Later on, just YouTube it. Cole Beasley, get it. It's something about them goofy ass white dudes in Dallas. Tony Romo, Cole Beasley, like all them guys.
Luka.
They can all hoop.
Yeah.
Luka's from like where, Slovenia? I don't even know. That dude's a monster.
You're a Steelers fan.
No, that's why I laughed when you made the Dwayne hat.
At least you're a Steelers fan.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, man, the only thing I'm gonna steal is another Modelo out of that cooler.
No. I could swear you're Steelers fan.
Oh, I'm so sad right now.
You were talking big up, man. I first met you, big up Devin Bush, all that.
That's because he's a monster. I thought it was an incredible draft pick.
He is, still is.
I thought that was a steal of a pick.
Yeah. Let's go, Pops. So who's your team?
I'm Detroit Lions, man. Long story. Let me just tell you why. Because if anybody's watching, like, look, end of the day, they're going to say
I'm a football team fan. Ugh.
Damn, really? All right, let's just go there. I was, yeah.
Yeah, keep it cool.
Dwayne Haskins was throwing it. I wouldn't have called it.
So why Detroit Lions fan? Why?
Yeah.
Why would you do that to yourself? Barry Sanders?
Nah, man. It was before.
Megatron? Oh, before.
Before. You ready?
No.
So when I first started playing football, I was 9 years old. I played middle linebacker. There's a guy named Chris Spielman, played for Ohio State.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and that's what it came down to. I was told to watch this guy play football. He's an animal. This is who you emulate your game after. Okay, cool. Well, I was 9. He got drafted by the Detroit Lions. You want a blue jersey or you want a burgundy jersey? That's how it was. That's what it came down to.
Oh.
Blue versus burgundy. What color you want? I want a Chris Spielman jersey. That's all she wrote. Dude, I've been through hell, bro. You're
still going through hell. You've been through hell.
I was at Boston's Pizza in Waldorf, Maryland when the Lions game ended when they went 0-16. I was there with all my friends.
Were you wearing the jersey?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh,
proudly,
man.
bro. Listen, no shame. Dude, the GM felt so bad he caught me and all my friends' tabs. He was like, bro, you're pathetic. You know what I said?
What'd you say?
Nothing, just nodding. Look.
What could you say, goddamn? Oh, 0-16, these red lines.
Yeah.
What do you think about Matt Stafford being on the Rams?
Oh! Bro, he will be top 3 MVP voting. I don't think people realize.
I don't disagree. Him and McVay could do wonderful things together.
What's funny is you hear all these just, I don't even know what to call them. Like, what do you want to call it? Like a whack-ass football fans. Let's just lay it out there. Mm-hmm. Like, man, Stafford had Megatron. Stafford's numbers and everything across the board have been better since Megatron's been gone. You know, Stafford's only had a 100-yard rusher, 8 or 9 times his whole career? Maybe 10. His entire career, games, where a running back ran for over 100 yards.
Yeah, he's had a terrible running game.
So cool. Yeah, he had. I'm glad he had Megatron. But what else did he have? Megatron was getting triple covered.
And he's still dominating Dallas.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that one.
329. I will never forget it. Actually, my wife's family, I thought they were going to kill me. I was there for that game. It was nuts.
They're Cowboys fans.
Yeah. My wife's a Cowboys fan.
I didn't know that.
I think I got her. She's kind of a Lions fan, too.
I would take that one over. I didn't know.
But no, like, I don't think people realize, like,
reconsider.
Stafford's also one of the toughest motherfuckers in the game. I don't think people realize what
Yeah.
he's
No, dude, the injuries he's dealt with, but he's
the dude is a baller.
But he's an Iron Man, though. Like, he's got injured for 8 games with the back.
Yeah.
But majority of his career, he's played almost all the games. This whole injury-prone tab that I see get thrown Stafford is nonsense. I can't stand it.
Go back and look at some of these receivers talking. Go back and read Golden Tate's tweets in the last year. Go look Quandre Diggs, who's now in Seattle, who I think is one of the most underrated safeties in the game. Mm-hmm. That little fucking 5'4" spark plug lays people out.
5'4"?
And he's bigger, but you know.
Yeah, I got you.
He's a little dude.
Yeah.
You know, Texas always puts out little short safeties.
They do.
But look. Stafford is a baller. You go read these past players who are now with other teams. Golden Tate went on to the Giants. Obviously, Quandre Diggs in Seattle. You go look at these players. It's every time they're like, who's the toughest player? Who's the baddest motherfucker you've ever been on the field with? It's Stafford. And it's just funny. The only reason he never got his, what am I going to say right now? He never got his flowers for anything. Why? Because he's been in Detroit. The minute he hasn't played a single snap for the Rams. They just put out a top 10 quarterback. I think he was number 6. That dude ain't sniffed 16 since he's been on the Lions.
Because of McVay. McVay's a genius. I would stand by McVay.
Which, by the way, not to like tease Stafford, but I just made the comment about how many like 100-yard rushers he's ever had.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Cam Akers just tore his Achilles.
Like, Cam Akers, that
poor Stafford. Like, can he get a break? But you know who's next up in line, right?
You talking Henderson?
And Daryl Henderson. Guess who's number 3?
Funk.
Jake Funk from where?
Maryland, baby.
University of Maryland.
Yeah, you see right behind you on the right side. Yeah,
Boom.
I know. Hey, I hope he gets a shot.
Me too.
I love Funk. I love them at University of Maryland. You don't need another running back. Run Funk. Give him 20 carries a game.
Sean McVay said that dude sold me because he was like, I'll play every play of special teams. That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm. Funk's a monster, dude.
He's a big dude.
The return of the white halfback.
I mean,
Chris McCaffrey's he's a little bit different. That's a different monster.
Animal.
Yeah, he's got blood in the genes as far as football.
Puerto Rican or something.
Yeah.
He's too good.
But Funk is he has power and speed.
He is.
Yeah, I love Funk. I love watching him in Maryland.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun to see what he does for sure.
I hope he actually gets a shot there.
He will.
They said they're not picking up a veteran running back, which means they had to like Funk.
Yeah, Daryl Henderson is no chump though.
I love Henderson.
I picked him up last year in fantasy, like, I don't know, week 7. Some kind of bullshit move. Somebody dropped him.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, give me that.
Yeah, give me that. And then I always notoriously draft bad running backs, but whatever. Look, like, I'm excited. Sean McVay, give him Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp, that offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Stafford's going to go off.
Got Van Jefferson to 2 as well.
Oh, and he has a monster defense. Last time Stafford had a monster defense, they got fucked over in the playoffs against Dallas.
We all know it's home cooking, like Stafford said. Home cooking in that game. That was nonsense.
They got robbed horribly. Actually, I'm pretty sure that was I got so mad. My wife teased me. She threw a chicken nugget at me. I'm pretty sure. So fucking mad. Because I was so butthurt. But Stafford had a top 10 defense. He's in a top 5 defense with an incredible offensive line, weapons everywhere. He'll be fine.
Oh yeah,
Stafford's going to flourish.
Yeah, he is.
What do you think Carson Wentz is going to do?
Oh, to be honest with you, I have no idea. I don't know. I like the Colts, but is Carson Wentz going through the same thing that Ben Simmons went through? Where he just needed to get out of Philly to find himself. Was Philly the problem? The city, the fans, the media that made Wentz play as bad as he did?
I think it's two things. I think it's the city. Well, I think it's Doug Peterson.
You think it's Peterson?
I think that's one thing.
Okay.
Frank Wright, which is where he's at now.
Frank Wright, I love Frank Wright.
Frank Wright made
also University of Maryland quarterback Frank Wright.
Correct. Number two.
Had that comeback game.
Number two is Peterson. I think that how can you be the quarterback of a team and not have a great relationship with your coach?
No, you have to be. Well, the thing is that some teams do it too much. Like Freddie Kitchens, Baker Mayfield. They just promoted Freddie Kitchens out of nowhere to be the head coach. That was bad. That was bad. You got to have balance.
Real bad.
Yeah, you got to have balance with it. So I want to say, Amanda said I did throw that nugget.
Told you.
Yeah.
She probably rocked me too. I was so mad. Dude, I'm telling you, it was so bad. I was so upset.
What Pop say? Larry Zonka, the best fullback ever.
I mean, I'd go Tom Rathman.
Best fullback ever? I'm going Larry Centers.
What about Mike Allstott? We consider an Allstott.
Allstott. Oh, no. Allstott was a fullback.
He's fullback, dude.
I watched this film too as well. I watched him play, obviously,
Yeah.
but recently I saw his film. He was quick. And he had his juke moves, his lateral was incredible. No, that man was I love Allstott. Watch Allstott play.
Animal.
And he would run right through you.
Yeah,
but he can also move right past you.
Do you remember Tom Rathman, though?
I'm not familiar. What year?
He played with Roger Craig. He was Roger Craig's fullback.
No,
in San Francisco.
For my time.
Okay. I'm just that dude.
Who was the Nigerian Nightmare?
Don't say it.
We play with the Chiefs.
Yes. Why am I drawing a brain fart?
The Nigerian Nightmare.
Don't look at the screen.
No.
Somebody's going to say it right away.
I know Pops already know what that is.
Was it Christian Okoye? No. That was no. He was with the Chiefs. Christian Okoye was the Chiefs.
Wasn't it Koye? Was he the Nigerian Nightmare?
Nightmare?
I thought he was the Nigerian
Ask
Nightmare.
Pops, what's the deal?
Yeah, Pops, go ahead and give it that.
Hurry up.
Yeah, but
I know he's got it.
Yeah, but Funk. Let's go back to Funk. Yeah, Koye. There it is, right there. Koye.
Boom.
Yeah, there it is. Appreciate it, Pops. Now, but Koye, fantastic. Oh, not Koye, but Funk. I like Funk a lot. I like him in that offense too as well.
Got to stay healthy.
Because McVay's offense comes from the Shanahan system too as well. And one thing they know is running backs.
Yeah.
So
what don't they know offensively?
That's true. Shanahan, Kyle, Mike, McVay came under them too as well. Green Bay's coach too as well. I forget his name. It's escapes me right now, but he came under that system. Yeah, this is
I can't believe I can't think of his name either. Oh,
yeah.
young buck.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him though.
100% Aaron Rodgers gonna punch him in the throat when he sees him.
I hope he would. I will punch him with him.
Green Bay is so selfish.
Oh my God, that's franchise.
Can you imagine having that? Let me just not do what Aaron Rodgers wants. Let's just do that. Let's just piss off. Arguably, and this is a huge arguably, the best pure thrower of the football in NFL history.
Oh, I don't say that. I'm actually right there with you.
I'm not saying best quarterback. I'm saying pure thrower of the ball.
I mean, I think, if Aaron Rodgers had the Belichick defense behind him, he would have as many rings as Tom Brady would.
Yeah.
I think he's a better quarterback than Tom Brady.
I think he's a better thrower of the football. Tom Brady's a better field leader.
He's a better locker room. Yeah, he is.
Respect, and I don't think Aaron Rodgers gets the respect of his players, other than a few of the guys.
Yeah,
I don't think that people attach to his arrogance.
Yeah, Brady's more of he's more of that leadership role.
Yeah. But he also backs up everything. He's like, "Fuck you, you're gonna listen to me," and then everybody listens because they know where he's taking them.
This is true. All right, we got 3 more things to touch on. We got to talk about this one. This is kind of sad, but we'll uplift it from the rest of the pod. Greg Knapp, disc coach, died of complications from his bike crash. Yeah. So this is what I always say about bike crashes. We've seen it in careers from Jay Williams, now on ESPN, old Duke point guard. Kellen Winslow Jr., he had a bike crash too as well.
Tragic. Messed up everything.
Did Roethlisberger have one too as well?
He had the bad car. Oh, he did have a motorcycle accident.
Yeah. This is my thing. You're a high-profile athlete, or even a coach, or anywhere in the sports world. You got to stay off the bike.
You have to.
You have to. Like, I understand the way it looks. You know, you hopping on a chopper. You know, you got some pretty with you too as well. I get all that. All right, we've seen it in the movies, Pulp Fiction, but especially a lot of pro contracts are written now that you have to stay away from high risk activities such as that, skiing, snowboarding, or anything that could damage your body. But for him being a coach, with the bike, it's a little bit different. You know, coach, you're not really performing, but we still need your mind and brain out there.
You're still representing that team, though.
Yeah.
You still have an obligation. I think, look, man, the average sports career is what, 5 years in the pros? Is that what the average is?
Ooh, NFL definitely. I think it's like three and a half.
Okay,
so it's something slight.
So you can give that time up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a firm believer. Like, you shouldn't even, like, any sports. Like, in my off season, if I'm a football player, I'm not playing basketball. I'm not laying them wrong. I'm not destroying everything.
No,
you have a very limited amount of time to make your money. It's a small window.
Yeah. And things that, especially for football, and a lot of people criticize Lamar Jackson for running routes back in the old neighborhood with local kids. Now, there's two things with that. One, please don't hurt yourself. Like, I understand. Like, don't hurt yourself, please.
Yes, don't do it.
But also, you going back to your neighborhood and, you know, showing like, hey, I came from this too as well. You could be me. Here I am. I'm attainable. You see me.
You already know I love that.
Yeah, I love that for what it is. Yeah, for sure. I love the give back when it comes to athletes. But also...
But I don't like the fake give back.
No, I don't either.
What Lamar was doing, that's the real deal.
Yeah, Lamar's real.
Like, yo, like, I'm with you. Lamar reminds me of the kind of dude who goes home for Thanksgiving and rounds up the entire neighborhood.
To go play. Yeah, exactly.
And, like, fuck, if he breaks his leg, he's like, well, at least I had fun with the kids. I gave him the time of their life. That's how he would think of it. Not like, man, I just fucked over the Ravens. He's that dude. I think that's why I like him.
He's not corporate at all. He's a football player.
He is. He's a kid who still...
He's a kid that made it and wants to get back to kids.
Right. And he's still... It's all love for him.
Yeah.
If he's not the highest paid quarterback, he won't care.
No, Lamar, his goal is to bring the Super Bowl to Baltimore.
That's it.
That's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And he's getting... Every year he gets close. Got that Patrick Mahomes to deal with, but hopefully you find a way, baby. But at the same time, you don't want...
That ride won't last much longer.
Well, hold a second now.
I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna let you think about this real quick. I'm gonna tell you now. The Patrick Mahomes is great.
Yeah.
But the Chiefs ride's almost over.
See, you gonna drop that bomb, walk away. All right, go. Yeah, go take your piss.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna get my thoughts about Lamar Jackson while you're going to as well.
All right.
Lamar Jackson is perfect parts to me. Leader, perfect parts. Running quarterback, perfect parts. Passer. That's right. I said it. I've watched Lamar Jackson over the past couple of years, and I think his ability to throw the ball has improved. He's almost to me like Giannis in a way with basketball. That Giannis, when he first came, was super raw, but every year he's put the work in. Giannis is going to end up getting a 3-point shot just from based on his work ethic. Lamar Jackson, actually, go full screen with me. Lamar Jackson, the way his off-season program works, he just keeps coming back as a better thrower of the football. I would have loved to see Julio go to the Ravens. I think that would have been an ideal trade for him to give Lamar Jackson the best shot he can get to as far as passers and him growing as a passer of the football. But the way a game is developed to as well, Chiefs were just like the Patriots. No, we'll see. But it's like the game has evolved. The running quarterback and the way to protect the running quarterback, I think we saw that more so firsthand. Vic was a little bit of a different example, but I think the way this is maybe controversial. I think the way Mike Shannon's offense ran RG3, as far as protecting him when he ran the football, was ideal. RG3 got hurt when he actually went outside the pocket off script and got his knee jacked up from that. That became the downfall of everything. But as far as like the scheme running plays they had for him, those plays were well protected, guards rolling out. Lamar Jackson see the same thing from it. Now, one thing Lamar Jackson has that's almost as Vic-like is that he has the speed and the lateral quickness to juke defenders which RG3 was just straight track speed, straight line. RG3 didn't have a lot of shift with him. Jackson has that. So now you're back. What the hell are you talking about? why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you saying the Chiefs run is over? Explain. I'm curious.
Say it's over. I said slowly coming to an end.
Is that because of Andy Reid's lack of protection, like he did in the playoffs, Super Bowl, which by the way is egregious by him, calling 5-man fronts when the Bucks are bringing 7 and 8 and expecting the best to happen.
Andy Reid got his title. Everybody waited for it.
Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, incredible talent. No questions asked. He was also a product of that massive offensive line he had. Massive weapons. Massive. Who has Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, said a plethora of great running backs. I'm not taking nothing away from him, but salary cap at some point is going to come creeping in there.
Well, Kelsey's paid. Tyreek Hill's paid.
Tyreek Hill is not fully paid the way he wants. Remember?
That's true too as well. We'll get to that.
Made it very clear. I will get my money.
You think
somebody gonna sign? Somebody open up the bank check or the
checkbook for him. That dude has Olympic speed, and he's also shifty. Mahomes obviously is paid. I would actually argue that Mahomes may have took that contract a little too soon.
I think he did.
But also with NFL injuries and all that, you just can't ever tell. So, I mean, the man's making about $45+ million a year. Then with incentives, he could make over $50 million a year. So I ain't too mad at him.
All I'm saying is I want you to look at the defenses they're building in the AFC. Think about it.
The Bills?
The Bills are coming.
Mm-hmm.
The Ravens are coming.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes does not have a cakewalk. I just don't know, man. I think he's fantastic. But I don't think he's like worlds ahead of everybody else like they say he is.
Well, the man has won an MVP, has won to 2 Super Bowls in his 2 full years of starting.
Yeah.
So
he got drafted into the perfect situation though. Think about it.
Andy Reid, quarterback guru, behind Alex Smith too as well.
Learned from a very great quarterback. Not world class, but a leader, locker room leader, presence, fantastic game manager. Mm-hmm. Doesn't have near the athletic skills Patrick Mahomes has, but great person to learn from.
Yeah.
And just start, where do you want to go from there? You can just start picking apart every position. It's just been monster after monster.
His defense, I think, leaves a little bit to be desired.
Yeah.
His defense has not been as great, but I mean, even his running. I mean, his running game is okay. It's been sufficient. Like scat backs come out the backfield. I like Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I'm a fan of him.
I think he's too small. I think his body's gonna hold up.
Yeah, I loved him at LSU.
Me too.
Yeah.
What is he? 5'1"?
Oh man, you ask everybody under 5.
I don't know because I'm so short. I want people to be shorter than me, man. I'm trying to make myself feel better.
He's like 5'7", but he's stocky though. He's like 2, like 15.
Nah, he's a tank. He's a tank. I'm just being a hater right now.
No, it's all good. As long as you're
like Clyde too.
When you announce it, then it's not.
I'm literally being a hater, but I do think I think these AFC teams, man, like Cleveland Browns are going to be no joke, dude. Like I just think they're going to be
good.
Much. I think they'll be good. Much, like I don't know. There's just too much right now. I just don't think they're going to run through people the way that people think.
The Cleveland Browns.
I listen to these analysts who get paid bajillions of dollars to sit on here and talk. I'm doing this just to hang out with my boy and drink some Modelo's and have fun. Right?
Yeah, this is true.
These people got Cleveland saying they're going to the best roster for the Kansas City's on the best roster for the next 5 years. What?
Next, no 5 years. See, that's the thing with NFL. Shit changes so quick, so fast.
Yeah.
You just don't know. You have no idea how next year's going to go. For all we know, Kansas City, they can go. Well, this is 17 games. They can go 6-11 next year. Who knows? Maybe Kelsey gets hurt game 1. That's a huge part of the offense. Tyreek Hill goes down again. Who knows?
Here you go. Ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
Put Patrick Mahomes on the Detroit Lions. What do they do? 8-8.
Nah. Well, Patrick Mahomes at when he was in college, his teams weren't the greatest. They didn't win a lot of games either. 8-8 though. You know what? 8-8 would be for Detroit.
Come on. Take away Matt Patricia's years. We were on a steadily incline.
No, with Caldwell, they were good. Yeah, Patricia came over and started.
Can we not let's not discuss this ever again.
Now you got kneecaps over there.
Jim Caldwell should be like an honorary president of the fucking Lions.
Yeah, actually, you should have rehired him instead of hiring Dan Kneecaps Campbell.
He scares me.
Well, bite him at the kneecaps. I'm like, oh.
Who the fuck says that, by the way?
I'm like, what does that even mean?
Look, 0-16, I'm like, man, I can take my lumps. That's cool. Whatever. Happened, right? Fucking Dan Campbell comes in. Look.
Are you ready for 0-17?
Here's the difference, though. That dude assembled like the Thanos of coaching staffs.
No, his coach staffs is really like Anthony Lynn there.
They're all
I love
former
Lynn.
players, though.
Yeah. They're all of them.
Players.
Dan Campbell tight end. Anthony Lynn running back.
Aaron Glenn. Deuce Staley is your assistant head coach and running back coach. You know how massive that is? I feel bad I don't even know his name, but they brought the Chicago Bears linebacker coach over who made a complete lateral movement. So many of these coaches, this is what I don't understand. I got to be honest. Somebody come find this podcast and explain to me how this happened. How did Detroit, I love them, shithole franchise. How did they lure this many coaches over? Like, what did they do? So
Dan Campbell, one thing about him too is he did a little intern with the Dolphins.
Yep.
Yeah, I like Dan Campbell personally. I liked him as a player. It's not he seems like a really good recruiter.
Yeah,
like if you put Dan Campbell maybe like a college program, I think they would be a pretty decent team because he can also not get the players, but he can also get the coaches around him. Obviously, he proved that.
He's a motivator.
Yeah, exactly what he is, and I think he should be more of a rah-rah guy.
He is.
While Lynn and Glenn and Staley, they put up the X and O's. Which, honestly, if that works the way it is, whatever. I was against it at first, but the more I think about it, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. He's like an old school.
What do you have to lose?
Yeah.
You're the Detroit Lions.
Nothing. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain.
I think Anthony Lynn is the sneak hire. Like, that's it, dude. I think it's fire. And Deuce Staley.
I like Staley and Lynn. Yeah, they're going to run a good offense. And you saw what Lynn did last year with Herbert.
All I'm saying is watch DeAndre Swift.
I'm watching. I'm drafting.
Because let me tell you something.
I'm drafting.
That offensive line, they might not do a lot. Well, here's the problem. Defense are going to stack the box because you got Jared Goff throwing to who? Tyrell Williams, Brashad Perriman.
Yeah, their receivers leave a lot to be desired.
I'm going to go jump off the top of your roof real quick and think about my life.
You're not gonna kill yourself with that height, but
maybe I should go higher then.
Yeah,
but
I got a ladder.
But you see what I'm saying though? Mm-hmm. So they'll stack. But at the end of the day, Detroit has a fantastic offensive line. Penei Sewell is the steal of the draft.
Oh God, y'all getting him was incredible.
I was at Loswell Tecca with me, Amanda, the kids, the Whitakers. We were all there. Went after practice watching the draft. And I even said at pick 3, or excuse me, at the second pick, I was like, there's a chance. Because in my head, I wanted him or Micah Parsons. Because to me, Micah Parsons is...
I love Parsons.
He's a game changer.
Yeah.
And I just feel like...
Yeah, linebacker, you can't pass it, yeah.
His speed and his aggressive, whatever. When it got to the 4th pick and it passed again, I looked at Mark, I said, fucking Lions going to get Penei Sewell. Both of us like, probably not. He'll probably get drafted next. And then next pick went.
Yeah, the Bengals passed on him.
And I was like, as soon as that happened,
which is
crazy. Which is crazy. You just lost your quarterback from getting destroyed in the backfield. And you just passed.
They had to reunite him with his college buddy.
It doesn't matter if you can't stand up. If you get smacked every 2.5 seconds.
I agree with you. But they're the Bengals for a reason.
Facts. Them and the Lions, they're best friends.
And then, honestly, the Bengals wide receiver core is just fine.
Yeah.
What's up, Gordo? Yeah, Bengals. Yeah, they're just fine. I don't see the reason why they shouldn't have drafted line help.
But I'll take that steal though because that was the steal.
Yeah.
Pumped. Anyway, we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Let's keep it on football.
Yeah.
Texas OU possibly going to the SEC.
What do you think about it though? You think it's overcrowded?
First of all, I love Texas football for what it is. I've been to OU too as well. I've been to OU games. I lived in Oklahoma, like I said. I love OU football. I am a fan. I'm a fan of the culture around it.
So you're a Baker fan?
I love Baker in college. I love Colin Murray while he was there, and Hurts too as well. I love Lincoln Riley. I'm a Lincoln Riley fan.
I feel like you would like Baker though because you got that swag about you. Like even when you coach,
yeah.
you got that like You don't have a cocky arrogance. You have a good arrogance.
Yeah, I'm not taking the flag at the end of the game and throwing it into someone's center.
Because I would.
What? A different level. But now we're talking at the level I'm at. Hey, good game. Yeah, keep your head up. Hey, fellas, great job. Yeah, you know what I mean. So a little bit different with that one. But me personally, yes, I like Baker. I identify with Baker.
Me too.
I like this move. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You do?
I like Oklahoma and I like Texas in the SEC because it just makes sense. They're the two biggest programs. By the way, the Big 10, 12, and I put both of them together. How do you compete at that point?
You don't.
Honestly, I saw the breakdown too as well, like how the divisions would look like. As far as SEC West and obviously the Texas and OU being the West,
yeah,
and that's what the East look like. I'm gonna see her bring this picture up when I'm gonna get your thoughts in a second as I do that. But I like the move. I like the SEC. I think OU football. I already see OU football play against Arkansas. They play against West Virginia. Like I don't enjoy West Virginia being in the same conference division. Like it just doesn't. Yeah. Like I prefer neighboring states playing neighboring states, especially college football. Yeah. So I'm all for OU and Texas going to SEC. I think 2025. They said.
I think
I'm all for it.
Changes everything. Like I'm on board with Texas just because how big their program is, but I think OU going is massive.
Here it is. I got it right here.
Let me hear it.
All right, so it'll be West Division. This is just what they have: LSU, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Missouri, Arkansas, OU, Texas, Texas A&M. That Texas A&M game is very intriguing to me. On the East, you have kind of like what it looks like right now: Kentucky, Vanderbilt, Alabama, Auburn, Tennessee, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida. I like how all that sounds, though. I like every single part of that.
Me too.
I like Texas versus Texas A&M a lot. I like OU versus Texas A&M. That could be a new rivalry. Oklahoma, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri. They're right next to each other.
Why do I like Arkansas? Like, I don't even know anything about Arkansas. Is it Darren McFadden? Is that what it is?
McFadden was there. Felix Jones. Ryan Mallett. I
don't know. It's Arkansas. Who the fuck likes? I don't even.
Hey, what Gordo say? Money for the moves. Exactly.
Nailed it.
Hey,
that's what it is.
SEC. Hey, at that point, you have the SEC. They'd be, honestly, you have the NFL, then you have the SEC, then you have the NCAA.
That's facts. That's facts.
It'd be just everybody else.
It's facts. Can you imagine the NFL draft? The first 27 picks would be from the SEC.
Honestly, like Alabama every year, they put out 6. I feel like Georgia's putting out a bunch too as well.
Hey,
OU's got quarterbacks in the draft at number 1 all past couple years.
That's all they
number 1, number 2. First, second round.
Real quick. Alabama quarterbacks. Mac Jones. Real quick. Just scale of 1 to 10. Where you got him?
I like Mac Jones' accuracy. I like him with Belichick.
I just want a number, 1 to 10.
Rookie year or career?
Career.
I'll give him a 7.
Cool.
I'll give him a 7. I like Mac Jones. I like where he's at. Him being with the Patriots is perfect.
Yeah.
Because I think he has that kind of personality that will mesh with the Bill Belichick. I do like Cam there too as well, but I think Cam's accuracy is a question for me. They have a lot more weapons there in New England too as well with Johnny Smith, Hunter Henry, Kenny Bourne, Nelson Aguilar. But I think Mac Jones, he's eventually going to take over quarterback there. But that also leaves, this is why I say, well, Melo. Melo's like not Melo, but Cam Newton, he's the Carmelo of the NFL. Like, he can't really be a bench guy.
That's probably the best analogy I've ever heard with Cam Newton.
There it is. He can't be a bench guy, but how do you start him? My best guess is that you have packages for him. Like, eventually I see Mac Jones taking over that starting lineup with Cam Newton in certain packages, kind of like a Tebow, Urban Meyer thing. They're going to run down there.
I got to be honest, man. I think I got Mac Jones at like a 3.7.
You're not big on him.
No, I'm not sold.
Before I get to that, Gordo said, just imagine the power rankings for those two teams moving. The SEC will have at least 11 of their teams would be in the top 20.
You know what's crazy about his comment, though? Take that plus the possibility of the massive college football expansion, the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, with 8 teams?
It'd be all SEC.
Oh, yeah, at that point, yeah. Might just have SEC tournament.
It might as well.
Yeah, especially with OU and
He ain't
Texas
lying,
moving
though.
over.
It is the money. The money. I mean, money.
It's always the money.
Money.
Because Texas, they have their own network, but you got to think even not only football, but just basketball too as well.
Yeah, it's
What they can do
the
for
same
that?
way.
Yeah, baseball, all that, all the sports, everything trickles down.
Texas,
They're all
they're
SEC.
Such big programs. That's bananas. 3.7 for Mac Jones though.
And with NIL too as well, the SEC, man, I think will be around forever.
Yeah.
3.7. Why 3.7?
Man, what am I holding in my hand?
Except for Breeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it look like.
Because Mac Jones can't get away from this.
Because he smells like shit.
He probably does. You seen that dude? No, I'm just kidding. No, like the guy. I mean, he has zero mobility. This is the NFL. I mean,
He has no mobility, but we see no mobility win championships. Tom Brady. Now, I ain't calling Mac Jones Tom Brady, but we just see that style of quarterback, that statue.
Tom Brady, another one. You know why Tom Brady won Super Bowl?
Another one.
DJ Khaled.
Hey.
Hey, why though? It's look who's around him. Look who's around him. Mac Jones 3.7. Mac Jones cannot get. Look, if you start like Cam's healthy. Cam has weapons. Cam has another year of building rapport with Belichick. Mm-hmm. Cam's gonna play the whole. Bearing an injury, Mac Jones ain't seeing the field.
If Cam is effective, yes.
Cam can be effective, but he didn't know the offense. He's coming off injuries.
And yeah, I think he had COVID last year too as well.
He had so much shit. He always has shit. He's flipping vehicles. Doesn't Cam got like 32 kids?
Cam, yeah, no, he ain't got no.
No, he ain't Phillip Rivers point too.
Nah, he ain't Phillip Rivers. No.
I thought he had a lot. I think he's got like 5.
No. I don't think so. By
the way, he's another one who's been great with kids his whole career.
He has. Cam Newton, another one. Always smiling in the face. Always. He was great in Carolina with the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should feel like assholes. They did him dirty.
The way they did him, yeah, the way they got rid of him.
They shit on him.
Yeah, they could have released him early in the process. He could have went to Chicago and been better than anything they had up there. What we're talking about. Make Cam a wide receiver, tall and quick, way to keep him on the field, Wildcat offense. That wouldn't happen though. A wide receiver, Cam, I can see him like a.
Why not? You gonna leave Tebow shot a tight end after he's been in the league for 44 years? Cam can play wide receiver.
I'll put it like this: Tebow's not playing tight end. Tebow's he's a gadget guy.
He's a locker room rah.
He's Dan Campbell.
Let me not say it anymore. I'm gonna get in trouble.
No, Cam is wide receiver. I can see Cam maybe like in a special package.
I would give me a fullback and put Cam a tailback. Watch what happens.
Like a little pitch. Well, they basically ran that anyway. The shotgun. Just give Cam the ball and then he just runs it outside. Quarterback power.
He's definitely underutilized. And what's sad is Josh McDaniels being the kind of dude he is can't figure out. Well, again, let's chalk up a year for injury. New system. They didn't have a lot of weapons.
We'll see what happens now.
I think you get a different Cam. I'm not saying he's going to return to top 10 Cam.
Yeah.
But he's going to be a force.
I'm curious. All right. Here's our last topic of the night. And I want you to educate me. All right. The Seattle Kraken. They just had their expansion draft. NHL 32nd team. You've seen the roster. You're familiar with the sport. Talk to me about it.
I'm not intrigued. I'm excited for Seattle.
How are they different than Vegas when they had their expansion draft? What is the difference you see?
There's higher quality. I don't want to put them. Better talent evaluators than Vegas. I think when the expansion with Vegas happened, they didn't expect for another expansion to happen that quick. So the NHL made sure to set them up with great GMs, great talent evaluators. Mm-hmm. It was a very well thought, well planned. The Seattle thing was a little rushed.
I feel like it was.
In my opinion.
Yeah,
it was like, oh, there's no team in Seattle. Oh, wow, here's an octopus leg coming out of the water or tentacle. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Bottom line, this thing was flopping around, right?
But you love the Kraken. You love the logo.
I do. I have a fucking Kraken on my leg.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Luke Baker Tattoos. He did that.
Oh, hey, come on, man. Come on the podcast.
Quick shout out.
There it is.
Maybe I'll get a tattoo on the show one day.
You heard it here first. We make that happen. We'll come back to that.
Listen, I just think I think it was rushed. I thought they got some good players. I think Eberle from the Islanders was a huge steal. I thought it was a great pickup. Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, from the Caps, I think Vanacek. I'm a little surprised the Caps didn't protect him.
Yeah, so was I.
That's the one that has to be baffled. Actually, I think the whole sports world's baffled. Like for the time Samsonov went out, the time he came in, he was phenomenal in net. He was very much a leader. He's very vocal. I mean, for a kid his age to be yelling at veteran defenders who've been in the league for 10 years, on the board screaming at him. Like that's impressive. That's impressive for a young kid. I thought he had a lot of kind of what the Caps were looking for. I was very shocked. But overall, like I just don't think the time was there. I don't think the timing's right. Again, I'm happy for Seattle. I would have rather seen the Supersonics come back first. I'll be honest. I think that's a team that needs to make its way back. But I'm excited. I guess I'm most excited about the merch.
Yeah,
the logo's fire.
The logo's great.
I'm just not sold on the whole process yet. I don't know, man. It was rushed.
What do you think they're going to do their first year?
Below 500.
There'll be like a regular expansion team. It won't be Vegas going to the Stanley Cup.
I
Like
think like the way the Carolina Panthers came in, because like Jacksonville came in, they had Mark Brunell. They had a lot of stuff. Fred Taylor.
Yeah, Jacksonville had a great team.
They had so many great players. But I think you're going to look at like how the Carolina Panthers came in. It's going to be a very slow burn.
Yeah.
You know, I think they're going to take the lumps.
Yeah.
They really are. I think they're going to. But I think it's good for hockey. I think I think Seattle.
I love expansions. Expansions. I would love when the NBA. When you want to do it?
Hey, you ever get like, damn, I wish that was my team, because I'm like, the logo comes out and the sexy as fuck and the merch is good and everything. You're like, God, I wish that was my team. Damn it.
Well,
but you can't be a homer and just be like, yeah, I quit on my team. Like, I'd love to quit on the Lions. I'm just never gonna do it.
You just can't. You can't do it.
I can't. It's my boys.
Yeah.
You want to go to Ford Field with me?
It's a beautiful. It looks beautiful on TV.
I heard one side's gorgeous. Like the side they always show with the brick and all that.
Yeah.
I heard the other side sucks.
Are you serious? Oh,
maybe I haven't been there. We should go find out.
I've been in Dallas Stadium. I have been there.
Dude,
Jerry World.
Is it true they got like stripper poles in there and stuff? Like
no, I didn't see all that.
I heard they got like cages where chicks, or maybe that's Vegas. They got the dancing cages.
Oh, that's definitely Vegas. That's like a Vegas thing. At Lions Stadium, I haven't been there, but Jerry World is beautiful.
Yeah, let's go to Vegas.
We make it happen. Make it happen. The Kraken. First of all, I love expansion.
I do too.
Like I said, I love the NBA. Bring the Sonics back.
They should.
You got to bring the Sonics back. I'm just happy for the city of Seattle that they have a pro team. They had the Mariners too as well, but a pro team, something new that everybody can get behind.
Yeah.
New merch, logo, all that. The Kraken right off the water. So I enjoy all of it.
I think it's great. Like outside of the Seahawks, they have the Mariners, but like outside of Griffey and Suzuki, like you don't even think about the Mariners. I mean, maybe a little Randy Johnson, but nothing like. And
of course, you have the Seahawks too as well. I would let them out, but
But no, I'm just saying that like they need it. They needed it. I think it's good.
Yeah, one thing on the Seahawks too as well is that I've stayed outside the ABC Suites outside the stadium. They have a very, very small parking lot. I'm curious what it looks like on game days. Like everything in there just looks around there looks tiny. So I didn't see it on the game days, so it just changed my mind.
It makes you wonder how the whole process worked. You think I feel like the Golden Knights were the reason behind all this. Like they Golden Knights started up, right? Mm-hmm. And then the Raiders moved. That was after, correct?
Yeah, I was after. Yeah, they moved to Vegas after the Knights were there.
So maybe this will follow suit. Maybe with the Kraken coming in, maybe the Supersonics come back.
I hope so. They need to. They should never left in the first place.
Like Sean Kemp should have a key to the city. Like I love Gary Payton, but he ain't Sean Kemp.
No, I know Kemp is back. He actually has a weed shop in the city.
Hey, for real?
Yeah.
I don't even smoke weed.
It's not called Kemp's Hemp like it should have been.
Why?
I think it's called Sean's Hemp or something like that. I don't know.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, but Kemp's Hemp is exactly what it should have been called.
I don't even smoke. Can we please go there? I just want to high five him. I
can't say that. We'll talk offline.
I want to get an NBA Jam poster and have him sign it because that was my team forever.
Oh, hey, from downtown. Yeah.
Boom,
yeah.
Shakalaka, like Sean Kemp, like he's on fire. I lit it up, dude.
Rain Man.
Consistently.
Yeah.
You know about it. I had that poster when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's just classic,
you
man.
Remember those?
Yeah.
What was that Sports Authority? You could get them there. Remember that?
I used to work at Sports Authority.
Stop.
Back in the day. Yeah, I did.
I worked at Played Against Sports.
Oh, yeah, I remember that too as well.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No. But I thought sounded good though, right?
Yeah, it did. Hey, honestly, we'll keep a lock on the Kraken. I'm curious. I root for all expansion teams.
Yeah.
Except for them playing against my squad.
Yeah, no, I'm curious. I just think Vegas bringing George McPhee in, who had all that success with building Caps teams. Mm-hmm. I thought that was very, very big for Vegas.
He won a lot in the regular season, but
he did.
Yeah,
it's different now. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
But McPhee, shout out to him. He continued to build teams. So
we'll see what happens. I'm curious with the Kraken though. I'm all for it though. I'm just again, come on, Supersonics.
come on. Get Gary Payton in ownership too as well.
They should.
Yeah.
Yo, Gary Payton's a monster.
Oh my God, they call him the glove for a reason. He got his son. They call him the mitten.
Remember when he used to lock down Jordan?
Oh yeah, Jordan laughed at it. But Jordan, you look at his percentages, they went down when Gary Payton was guarding him.
Damn right.
So they call him the glove for a reason. Let's get out of here.
Hey, one question.
What's up?
You think Jordan has 6 titles without Pippen?
No, not without Pippen.
I'm done for the night.
Yeah, not without Pippen. No. You need at least two good, a guard and a wing. You get 2 to win.
I think Horace Grant was the whole team.
That's controversial.
I'm done. I took my cheap shots.
That's about out of here. Hey, shout out to Bash Bros.
Yes.
Where can you find you at?
www.bashbroscollective.com.
Collective.com.
Yeah, recent change.
Yeah, there it is.
We're expanding.
And you got beer. What else you got?
We got beer, merch. We're expanding now. We just started sponsoring a professional football team, Intensity, which your sons train with their program.
They are.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
We got some coffee collabs in the works. We got everything, man. We're blowing up. We're doing it.
Yeah, and we'll find a good night to do this pod too as well.
You know what else we got?
Gordo, shout out to you. Good night.
You know what else we got?
Yeah.
Bash Pro Sports.
Bash for Sports. Bash for Sports.
This is the beginning.
This is the beginning. We'll find, like I said, we'll find a good night to actually make this happen. Obviously, our schedule's going to change a little bit. You're coaching 4 days a week. I'm coaching when available 4 days a week. Then we got weekends too as well.
No, we're gonna do it. We'll figure it out. We'll get this thing going weekly. It's just so much in the world happening.
Yeah, exactly. Promo vids, all that. We'll make it happen.
I feel like it's got to happen.
Yeah, it's too much. Too much energy to go to waste too as well.
Yeah, now we got to do it. I feel like we found our groove there, right there at the end. What do you think?
No, that was fantastic, man.
It's good.
Hey, it's been overdue for us making this happen.
By the way, guys, everybody still listening or watching, every garage session we have, this is how it goes.
Oh yeah, just us here, just talking
This
shit.
is literally the way we live our life.
The website site. Hey, say the website one more time.
It's bashbroscollective.com.
So Bash Bros like the logo, collective.com.
You got it.
Hey, they got merch. We got hats. What's we
Hats, shirts. There's probably some hoodies left. There's a bunch of glassware. If you're into drinking fancy beers and bourbons and things like that, there's some glassware for you.
Yeah. We'll get into it. I like it.
We'll get some custom shirts here done for the podcast here in the next month.
Bash Bros Sports.
Boom.
Make it happen. Hey, we're going to be, of course, you're going to be around for a minute. Yep. But Josh, number love, man. Appreciate you.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. All sports, all shit talk. We talk it all. What we got tonight? We did Olympics, soccer, to NBA basketball, to football, college, pro, hockey talk too as well. Yeah, you get a little bit of everything here.
We covered it all.
Yeah, it's not just.
You know what sucks? We didn't even talk about the home run derby. It is what it is. That was the first time in like 5 years.
Yeah.
I was excited about it.
Yeah, we got to. Yeah, it's some.
That's what it is.
Hey, shout out to baseball too as well. There's some excitement back in the sport.
It's the first time in like 10 years I've been excited about it.
Yeah, you guys actually got some swagger into it too as well.
Yeah, they got some dudes that are making some noise.
Yeah, we'll talk. Hey, next pod we'll talk about that too as well.
I'm gonna bring up like some Fernando Tatis, guys like that. Like,
yeah,
they're bringing it back.
Yeah, and you got even guys probably even better than Babe Ruth out there right now.
I mean, the dude's weird. He's weird.
Hey.
I like him.
We'll talk on it.
I can't even pronounce his name. Can you?
Till next podcast.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, Easter egg. Easter egg. Yeah.
I can't pronounce it.
Everything. Talking everything. Hey, this is like the Ocho.
It is.
Yeah. All right.